already on.
Oh yeah, we have a couple people already. Hello and welcome back to Classic Firearms, everybody. We are gonna talk 308 versus 6.5 Creedmoor, and joining us we have Eliza.
What's up, y'all?
Ryan.
What's going on, guys?
Myself, Brandon.
And
now,
myself.
I also noticed we need to change because apparently we didn't take Josh off of it from he was there last week, which was awesome.
Yep.
But with that being said, we're going to go around and kind of discuss the pros and cons of 308 versus maybe 6.5 Creedmoor, maybe something else, maybe give some hints into some future things.
Some 6.8 by 51 is kind of in that conversation now with the 6-spear NGSW program. So that'll be a little bit of a talking point, although I still think for the average civilian, 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor is what we're really thinking about. Yeah. Obviously, get their 30-06 in there for the hunting crowd as well. I know you guys really debate against that with 308 and got 6. So
we even have 6mm arc we can talk about as well. But I think a lot of people, when they're kind of like building out, they're like, okay, 308, 6.5. That's one of the some of the bigger contenders that people start with, and then you get lost in the rabbit hole on YouTube eventually and get.
Well, and then like, what are you doing? You're doing PRS, 6mm, right? And then those are your other like Creedmoors and your other calibers go all over the place. So there's a lot to talk about.
Yep. So with that being said, Eliza, you want to go first?
Like, okay, we're voting. We're voting for one of them.
Yes, between those two.
I love both of them, but
it's like you're deciding between two of your children that you like. You're like,
right.
You guys are both amazing.
Yeah. You're both my favorite.
Timmy, you're voted off the island,
right? I mean, 6.5 Creedmoor, so fun for like precision, obviously, and doing all of the challenges with long like precision. But I would say 308. Man, that's so painful to say though.
Well, no. So I kind of roll that way as well, specifically because ammo is easier to find than a lot of the other ones. Right. I mean, I know if you're in a select market, you can get like different ammos easier than others, but for the most part, 308 is extremely common. Right. You can find it everywhere you want. You can find it for cheaper. You can find it higher end. You can do match with it. It's got a lot more variety, I think, because it is just more adopted in general. So like I would pick 308. Yeah. Now 6.5 though, you do have softer recoil, and some say better precision.
Yeah, well, with wind, that's one of the biggest things, right? Yep. So after you get past 500 yards, that wind shift with 308 is really going to start being a factor. 6.5 Creedmoor and 6 Creedmoor in general, not so much. One that people don't talk about as much in there, it's 260 Winchester. This was a conversation that was like probably 5 years ago, and I think 6.5 Creedmoor just took it over. But it's kind of like 6.5 Creedmoor, but doesn't feed as reliably in some semi-auto guns. So it was kind of taken out of the equation. But Daniel Defense with their DD5 used to have a 260 Winchester, and I mean it's basically right in between 308 and 6.5. It's kind of more towards 6.5.
That makes sense.
An awesome caliber as well for anybody who likes 260 out there.
So I guess we're really just kind of talking about big rounds.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and I'm thinking like your versatility, right? Because specifically between 308 and 6.5, the reason they're talked about so often is not because they're just in bolt guns, not because they're available to all civilians, but also because they work in semi-auto gas guns. Yeah, and that's one of the biggest advantages to them. Where some of these other ones, not so much.
Right.
Who do we got?
Daily Talk says 308 20-inch barrel with a 1.8 twist, loading Hornady, 175 BTHP. That's the cheat code for 1,000 yards without breaking the bank.
And I feel like I like they said 1,000 yards without breaking the bank, but also depending on what your build is going to be for is huge here. Like Ryan was saying, PRS. And I think I've seen it a couple times. If you're going long range and precision, 6.5 is, I think, a better overall caliber. Yes. 308 is definitely, like, if you want to run a gas gun, I love 308. Although the MRGG is 6.5 dominant, at least that's what it was adopted as, but they do make a 308 variant of it.
Yeah, for PRS, a lot of those guys like the Wildcat cartridges. So that goes into some even more out there calibers for us. But for everybody else in the PRS space, they're like, oh, this is normal. This is like 9mm to them, you know?
Well, now, is there a difference in size and weight between the two guns calibers and the type of guns that they have to be?
Well, so technically, as far as the weight goes, do you mean weight of bullet or weight of the rifle?
Weight of the rifle.
So weight of the rifle, that's a positive for PRS, right? Yep. So even though you could probably make a lighter weight rifle, they want that to be so heavy so that there's like really no recoil in shooting them. And a lot of these like Wildcat ones, or like even 6 Creedmoor or others, like there's barely any recoil with those calibers, with those rifles to begin with. Then you add the weight, and it's like shooting a 22.
Yep.
You're sitting there, you're pretty much on target with the next one.
All right, so real quick, we got a super chat, and then I'm going to do an introduction, a little bit more, and then we'll continue. Go ahead and read that, Eliza.
All right, so Red Stranger says, when's the video coming out about the US Palms Cat 4?
We just filmed the last section for the video that we needed was with Adam. We could talk about it. I think the last part we need to do is we need to test the flash hider at night.
Yeah, because that thing is wild.
And
what did they say? I think at what was it at SHOT Show? Sean from US Palm, I was gonna say Canic US Palm, Century Arms all together. Sean said that it was I think it was like 99% reduction in flash. Yeah, and it still has a flash hider port, or a muzzle brake compensator port at the top of it.
That's so wild.
So
that
I'm
does
like,
not look like one. It would.
Exactly.
It looks like it would be like the cherry bomb, where it's like a.
There's got to be something there.
Right.
So we got to test it to see. We can't just like stick to that claim.
Soon, keep your eyes peeled.
So I do want to say we do have the CF Clips versions of those videos. So just like the top, like the unboxing version, the first impressions version, that's coming this week.
Awesome.
And so both of them separate videos. So if you want to see kind of just what they feel like in the hand and a little bit of a description there, then the in-depth shooting it and testing it, of course, that's on the main channel. Yeah. So
we could put out a video faster, to be honest. If we would just want to do a review, we could have had that out 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
We're trying to like really go in depth in this and not just give you guys what everybody else would do.
Because I will say, it's definitely one worth going in depth for.
Exactly.
Yep, I agree.
It's definitely one.
In fact, Brandon and I are going to Montana/Wyoming next week to shoot the Cat 4 and do a deep dive into it, like with some training with a amazing instructor, like one of the best in the industry. So
I am just happy to have been invited to this one because the person we're meeting is epic. So I cannot wait.
We'll save it. We'll
With that being said, we're going to go ahead and a little bit of announcement. So again, for those of you who have been to the streams a couple times, you know that these streams are broadcasted live without ads. If you watch it back after it's been posted, there are ads on that. Eliza, go ahead and click that one thing that's not up on the stream real quick. There's a middle. Yep. Ad. Nope. There you go. Boom. Hey, look at that.
Whoa.
I made us a graphic.
Hey, dude. Hey.
Nice.
Okay. I can't take too much credit. Gemini helped me out a lot here.
Okay, you still did a great job. Doesn't matter. I don't care who did it.
I love how it's titled Gemini_generated.
Yes, I left that in there. I thought it was funny.
Is that AI?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just met Gemini on the road.
Yeah, no, it's not Gemini. Gemini. But we have top 20 donors. I just did the top 20 people. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has donated. There is a clear top like 4. And then it kind of drops off after that. But
I love how Joe from Despop is on there.
Yep.
I'm like, what? Despop?
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot Joe was on the last one.
Yes. I may be trying to plan something more where I'm going to invite him and we're going to be on the live stream because he was definitely down. So
that's awesone.
That's going to be a lot more fun.
Joe's a cool guy.
But yes, so let us know what you guys think about that. If you want to get your name up there, you know how to do it. But let's go ahead and move on. Go ahead and remove that.
Okay, let's see if I can.
Hey, wait, not quite.
Is this one?
Nope.
This one?
There we go. Yeah, just a little bit.
Sorry, guys, I'm still learning. Okay, so thoughts on 6.5 PRC?
I actually don't have any experience with that one.
I have very little experience. I shot it once, but we didn't do like an in-depth comparison, so I'm not sure. Yeah,
I can't help you either.
Was it?
Sorry.
What kind of gun was it that you shot?
It was a bolt action.
Okay. How was it as far as shooting it?
It was solid. It was. I can't. It's hard to compare it to 6.5 more unless you have it back to back, and we didn't for that comparison.
That makes sense.
It was just reviewing the gun that it was shot on, and it happened to be in that caliber.
That makes sense.
So that's what makes it weird.
All right. What else we got?
Weebs Must Fry says, The real comparison should be 6.5 Creedmoor versus 25 Creedmoor.
That's what I really want to try. 25 Creedmoor. We were actually almost got the opportunity to shoot 25 Creedmoor for the first time when we were at SIG's training academy. And we didn't get
I know.
chance. Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Oh no, another SIG trip.
I know, right? But on paper, Weebs, I agree. Like it seems like it's going to give it a run for the money.
Eliza, are you becoming a SIG shill?
Oh my God, stop it. Don't give them more ammo. Hey, look, I carried SIG far before I worked here, so.
And she's equally a Glock shill, so, you know, that kind of balances it out.
Yeah.
Technically, I mean, if we just
so
mention
funny.
any gun, we're just shills for that.
That is true.
I mean,
yeah, if you know,
at the end of
you
the
just
day.
like firearms, you're a gun shill. That's what it is. Actually, that'd be a great like Instagram account, the gun shill. Like
it's just raving
Shills
on every
for
gun.
shells.
yeah,
period.
it's like all
Shills for shells.
I got
Okay.
one from James
Die.
Hanna.
Go ahead.
It was 6.5 Creedmoor Tika T3X CTR. That's my exact bolt action, dude. To a point.
Yeah,
I have
that
a
is.
24-inch one. It's right over there. We were just doing some. Actually, the
That's
thumbnail
like this long, right?
for this video. Yeah, 24.
Right,
Yeah.
awesome.
That's that. Can't do very much.
Whoa.
Guys, oh Mike.
Mike,
Can
we
you
love
Thank you, man.
read that
What?
real quick?
Oh
for me?
yeah, well yeah. It's like my only job here. I can't stay for the whole show. The wife has me doing a honey-do list.
Oh,
That's
man.
cute. I just wanted to say that 6.5 Creedmoor is better than 308. It's not as heavy, but it's flatter, faster, more accurate, and can be stretched farther, but neither are as good as 8.6 Blackout.
Oh, I love
There
that
it
you
is.
brought that up.
There's another one. It's
Oh.
like
There's
a
so
pile. Yeah.
What's funny is like that's actually how my big bore. I've been debating like SR25, MRGG, SIG, MCX, the Spear, and that's actually where it started. Was the boombox,
Yeah.
8.6 Blackout, and then I realized how much it costs to run that gun. And I'm like, well, maybe later.
The versatility of that gun's
Dude,
insane. Going supersonic,
Absolutely
subsonic.
insane.
It's crazy.
Even under legal full auto, just want to make sure I say that for the YouTube overlords. Dude, subsonic is so easy to control.
Mhm.
With his hands, is like, gotta say it for you, as if you're shooting it.
I know, right?
I don't know. That was a quick trigger finger. We can't tell if it's full auto or semi-auto.
Mike, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for that donation.
Thank you.
That'll actually, I think, bump you up maybe a spot almost.
Maybe we should.
Well, let's see.
We
Will
should,
50 get him up there. Not quite. But
still getting
thank
close.
you so much.
So.
We appreciate you being here. I've seen the emails. You've been on Bust Your Builds too, so I've been a fan for a while. So
And I agree, for like a semi-auto gun, 8.6 Blackout is definitely in the conversation and probably the most applicable for people who want versatility. It's probably like the best caliber.
it's also the most expensive to run.
And the most expensive. That's also
I mean, it's almost as bad as 50.
And if you're going like match grade, like 6.5 Creedmoor, that's about like $1.50 right around there. It
Sure.
floats kind of depending on which one you get. And normally, if it's match grade, it's Hornady because Hornady
Yes.
came up with Creedmoor, so you're going through them, which is solid. But yeah, 308 can go all over the place.
Unlimited budget boombox all day long. That's the gas gun I would have. Like
Mhm.
SR25, epic because legendary and people love it. MRGG, awesome because it's new and maybe not new, but they just adopted it into
MRGG.
the MRG. They just adopted it somewhere. Sniper.
So-
Oh, you're saying like SOCOM or something?
Yes, it's a SOCOM sniper, I think, or something like that.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember off the top of my
I
head.
can't remember
Yeah.
either. but
Either
you're
way,
right.
6.5,
You're right.
it's really cool. And then, but boombox, dude, boombox with 8.6, that's absolutely amazing. So that
And when you said adopt, that made me think of the MRGGS or something, but that one is like the 14.5
Yeah.
6.5 Creedmoor, which I think is like,
dude,
that's incredible.
Yep.
You basically have an M4 barrel length, but 6.5 Creedmoor, so you're engaging out to like
That's
800 yards.
wild.
it's absolutely
That's
insane.
wild.
Crazy.
That is awesome.
A wieldable 6.5.
Yes.
Creedmoor.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, do it all.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
we
myself
just
some
had
guys.
another one.
What happened?
What?
What'd I miss?
Trent,
Oh my gosh. Man,
Nice.
dude, thank you so much, man.
what do you say?
He said, I'm just getting those numbers up. Thank you, Trent. I see a few comments. That's interesting. Are you even taking one in Stuff Hits the Fan, or are we all just grabbing the AR? Well, it depends. It depends, right? Because if we're thinking the zombies from, what is it, World War Z, I think posting up somewhere with a 6.5 Creedmoor would be.
Yeah, they're running though. They
that
get
was
to
a funny
you.
thing to see the right way your brain works, where you're like, well, let's talk about the zombies first. Like, it's so true. It's like, yeah, I mean, if we're talking like, what is it, Walking Dead, it's like, okay, suppress 22,
right?
Because they're just barely hobbling along. And
a baseball bat.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
But I think it depends on the. But I mean, most likely.
To be honest, if it's a zombie thing, I'm definitely grabbing an AR, lighter ammo.
Same.
You're gonna run faster. But overall, just in a crap hits the fan kind of scenario, I mean, I would want to take both, to be honest, because long range, you got a bigger caliber. It's better for hunting. I mean, ARs are good for hunting. I'm not saying they're not, but you can get a little bit longer range out of something like a 6.5 or even a 308. So
yeah, especially where we are in North Carolina, because we don't have great long distances where we could shoot a deer out. You know, we're not killing elk out here, first of all. So there's that. Like, depending on where you live in the U.S., 6.5 Creedmoor 308 makes a lot more sense than 5.56 does for
That's true.
you. So,
oh, Shiny Jars, what's up?
Yes, what's up, Shiny Jars? I was about to put that one on next, but Butters, of course. We gotta lock up your grandmothers. I have arrived. What have I missed? I'm seeing so many ballers with the super chat. Meanwhile, I'm subbed on Twitch, rocking that D energy. Ooh. And then Shiny Jar says, I have a lot of experience with this topic. Give us some of your experience.
I'd like to hear.
Yep. So I think Shiny Jars, if I remember correctly, he was in the military.
Marine?
Yeah.
Please don't hate me if I got that wrong.
I'm pretty sure. So I would be willing to make a bet that he does have quite a bit of experience. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yes. Tell us more. Pray tell.
Zach said, I'm also vacationing in Portugal right now, so I'm joining you guys at 11 p.m. Dude, thank you for joining.
That's commitment.
You're the GOAT, man.
Holy cow. That's amazing. Man, that is really cool.
That is awesome.
Maybe for the trip that we're going, do you think we'll have good enough Wi-Fi? I guess that would be during.
Yeah.
We might be. What's up?
Yes, Marines, Simplify.
I think so.
And then that's what he did clarify.
Yeah.
But he said, I was a combat marksmanship coach.
Dude,
nice.
Can you train me?
Yeah.
For the love of God, please.
Maybe we can actually do a live next week, because next week was going to be a week that we might actually have to take off. It depends on how things go.
I mean, worst case scenario, probably in the hotel. Best case scenario with the trainer.
That's you're picking up what I'm putting down.
But that would be.
Yeah,
that might be tougher. We might have to
be.
Change around the times or something to figure that out.
So next week we're out of town. Live stream, tentative, possibly, maybe not. But worst case scenario, we'll do it in a hotel and just be Ryan and I chilling somewhere. But
we'll make
it work.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually
come on.
Shiny Jars and Zeke are. I love their blossoming friendship.
Yes. Now we need to meet them. Now we need them to meet in real life.
Yes. Okay. I had one up a little bit ago and I can't find.
I
think it might have been this one. But 6.5 has better flight because terminal ballistics and feet pounds. So it's generally better all-purpose round, but 308 is more common for stuff that's a fan and better at barrier penetration.
Yeah, because I think it's a little bigger, it's a little fatter, right?
Yeah, it's faster. Well, no, 6.5 Creedmoor, the actual round isn't bigger. It's technically it has a better BC, like ballistic coefficient. Like he was saying, that it can just travel through the air better as a result.
That makes sense.
With but relatively the same powder, right around there, but a lower grain weight.
Butters
is unhinged. For those of you who don't know, thank you, Butters, for tuning in from Twitch. We do stream out to Rumble and Twitch as well. Butter's absolutely unhinged.
One guy asked an interesting one about 6.5 Grendel or 7.62x39 for like a bolt action.
Interesting. Honest to goodness, 7.62x39.
Yeah, I mean, if you want versatility, because then you can go. You can go with that subsonic stuff we were shooting from Hornady. They make 255 grain 7.62x39, which is wild. Crazy. That's
it's also a
double
super
the standard.
Maybe not in the United States as much, but it's also a super common round. So anywhere you go, you can be able to find it.
It's 122, 123 grain normally. So you're literally they just doubled it. And they're like, cool. Yeah, that's what we need for subsonic.
Weeb says cheap 7.62 by 39 steel case is becoming an endangered species.
I know.
Hey, hopefully with some of the ATF director stuff going on, opening up to other countries.
Man, I'm hopeful. We've been in the firearms industry, we've been batted down quite a bit. So I'm hopeful, but not like counting my eggs before they hatch. This is a Rumble comment. Thank you so much for joining us from Rumble. What's it say?
Any chance you guys could do a meet and greet sometime?
We actually have talked about that.
That.
I don't know exactly where, but that is something we have talked about.
I mean, in our area, we could easily do that. Yeah.
And if you go to the right gym, you'll see some of us there. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
Or the right
Walmart.
Well, I was gonna say Chinese restaurant.
Oh yes,
no, Japanese.
or the Mexican restaurant. We go there a lot. You know
what was it?
The Mexican restaurant.
Mexican. Oh yeah. Very good one.
Might give us another super chat, and this is amazing. Live stream from the hotel in Montana. They have internet out there.
I don't know. That's what I was
find out.
Literally asking. I'm like, hey, I don't actually know the situation.
Yeah.
We could be out in the middle of nowhere. I might be using that T-Mobile satellite.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be coming to you guys in 144p with choppy audio.
Was this filmed on a potato?
Exactly. Yeah. No, in Montana, they're like, we'll upgrade your Wi-Fi if you pay for it. You pay for it, and it goes from like 5 to 10 megabytes. And you're like, all right, well, I guess you did upgrade me.
Yeah.
So.
This is what we use to game out here.
Yeah. Come on, brother.
Leroy, yes, I figured out where to send that TENS unit, so I will DM you tonight.
Hey, we're going to do it. I've committed to it.
Yes.
I can't back down. It is literally on video, and I cannot take that away. I mean, I can, but that would be not a good thing. That's not even a consideration.
There's a big one after that.
Okay.
Big comment.
Yes.
Did you call me?
Chill. Large frame ARs are great for younger shooters. My daughter is very small for her age and has been using a 308 Winchester with adjustable gas block and suppressor. Reduces recoil, reduces sonic blast with adjustable stock. The length of pull fits her small frame exceptionally well. Now that she is older, she has moved up to the bolt action 36, but still suppressed. Dude,
nice.
Awesome.
Dude, heck awesome. Yeah. That is really cool. I love to hear that.
That's awesome.
Also, I never really thought about a large frame gun being good for someone with a smaller frame just because it's heavier. So my thought is, you got to carry that around. But like if you're shooting and having fun, you really just got to set it up. You get to the place and set it up.
Yeah, and then like a bench, if you've got it set up there, it doesn't really matter how much it is. If you got some weight to the gun, that can be helpful.
It doesn't hit you on the shoulder nearly as hard. That pop on the shoulder is not going to be nearly as bad.
True.
So that's interesting.
Barrel life comparison. 308, 7.62 by 39, 10,000 rounds, 6.5 Creedmoor. 6.5 Creedmoor, 2,000 to 3,000.
2,000 to 3,000. I've seen interesting stuff about that because I've seen some people get 5,000 to 6,000 rounds out of 6.5 Creedmoor. So I wouldn't stick to 2,000 to 3,000. I haven't shot that with my bolt action, so I can't tell you exactly. The barrel's still good, but I'm looking more at like right below 1,000 rounds. So
you know what?
But obviously it hasn't hit the end of its barrel life yet.
I think I'm 100% now. After going back and forth between the guns, I really think I'm gonna go SIG Spear, and I'm just going to pay the money, get that barrel redone. Not the barrel that comes with it, just buying a spare barrel into 8.6, so I can just do both.
Okay, wait, explain this because this is a really cool subject.
Okay, so
and you might be the first person to do this.
I don't know. Okay, so the goal is MCX is fairly what? Brent.
Mike.
I can't read it.
Mike, he said, Brandon, isn't any gun a large frame gun for you?
I mean, you're not exactly wrong. That's actually why I have to like work out so much. That way I can handle. Yeah.
Still some scarring right here, right?
That's why I don't shoot the scar,
Yeah. No, but I think you've got a really cool idea that no one else has done.
So you take the 308 SIG Spear.
Yep.
And obviously it shoots 308. You buy a spare barrel for it. You send it to D Wilson. You get them to make it so that way you can put that back into your MCX as an 8.6.
And get the conversion
for and you get the conversion kit for it. Yes. So that way, you can swap between them. So now you have two in one without having to pay a boatload of money for a boombox. Well, and you get the advantages of the Spear, which is great because that thing's awesome.
Dude.
And then you also the advantage 8.6 blackout. That's like the one. That is
you're
like
the only
gun.
person who has that.
I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I texted.
Who, Jimmy?
Yes, that's
Jimmy,
his name.
yeah.
Yes, I was like, hey, I want to get one of these. What's the wait time on these?
Yeah. Shout out to Jimmy from SIG.
Yes,
Yeah.
Awesome guy. He's in charge of the training program, but he also works with other people to like just make cool projects happen. If you're like interested in something, he's like, hey man, you know, I'll like pull that aside for you. Still, yeah, it's usually not free, but still, I mean, he'll help you out with it.
The next text is to my wife to make sure that I don't get beat up for it.
Yeah.
You know?
She's like, how much is this thing?
Putting your
Mentally
wallets and
abused.
keys on top of the refrigerator.
Exactly.
But like, say you want like a barrel or an MCX spear without the barrel, right?
Yep.
Normally they're not going to offer that, but
Correct.
like, hey, I got
Exactly.
this cool idea.
So
Zach says, yo, Brandon is looking more yoked these days. My wife agrees.
I don't know how I feel about that. That makes me uncomfortable a little bit. But thanks, I think.
I'm his wife. I agree.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
My best friend bought a Sig Cross and 308 Winchester, and he sent it back 2 times, and both times they missed that there was no rifling.
Whoa. Whoa.
Kind of important.
Dude, that's a big statement.
That's a big statement.
Do you have pictures of this? I want very not that I don't trust you.
Dude.
It's just like on the internet, you kind of have to, verify.
No, I'm with you. Yeah. I mean, Abraham Lincoln said, believe everything you read on the internet.
Yeah. So I have a Sig Cross STX, one of my favorite guns to shoot. Got a 4-chamber comp on there. That thing does not move. You can hold it with one hand and shoot it. So I've loved my Sig Cross. I guess you probably haven't had a good experience with yours, but I was going to say, does your shoot? Mine does not shoot match ammo great.
Well, remember, I think it was certain types. It was very picky.
Yeah, it's picky about ammo. Right. I just was curious if yours was too. Without the rifling, it's going to be very picky about ammo, but because
2 out of 3 it didn't shoot well, but that one it did. I don't remember the grain weight, but
it's been a long time. That was like a year and a half ago.
I think it was Hornady. I think.
Yeah.
Zach first, back to the his wife thing. He said, "Don't make it weird, Brandon."
Okay.
But then he also said, "Fun question: what's your favorite barrel length for the 308? 13 inches is already taken, haha." And 6.5 Creedmoor. What's the spear length again?
Well, you could do a lot, like 16, 14.5. I think they have a 13.
Well,
it's just the spear, like the.
Yeah.
So I think it's 13 and 16. Yeah.
I thought they had a 14.
I was going to choose 13, but
13.
Take it.
Okay.
Yeah. They did. They started out with 16. I don't even know if they come out with this. Hold up.
Please hold while we verify.
They had, so when I was back when SIG used to host their own SHOT Show, range day before SHOT Show, they had a 6.5 Creedmoor spear out there. And that was actually the first spear I ever shot.
Really?
And I don't think they were ever released that gun to the public. And I don't know why.
Interesting. Good call out.
I don't see it. All
right. While he looks that up, do we have another one? Oh man, you guys have got a lot of comments. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Yep, it is. It is not in stock.
Oh dang.
But
yeah,
so I don't think they ever released it.
To be honest with you, well, in our area especially, so like my goal is to build best long range short barreled gas gun I can get. Like that's pretty much the idea. That's where the whole thing started out with. Again, fell in love with the boom box, then went to the MRGG, then went to the SR25. Now I'm on the SIG, but I've not owned all those. Those are just kind of where I've researched and gone through.
But yes, Eliza, 16 and 13. Okay. Those are the 2.
Well, if I can't choose 13, then I guess I have to choose 16.
Jessica Simp said a comment, says, do you know the Dragunov SVD can be in 308 in the Chinese? Yes. Super stinking cool. Go ahead.
We know someone who had one.
Yeah.
Here. Ben. Yeah, Ben, if you've been watching the channel for a very long time, you know Ben. And Ben has owned some crazy surplus guns. One of them was the NMD 86. NDM. Yeah,
86. That's what she's talking about.
I always get those mixed up.
Well, I assume it's a she. It's Jessica Simp.
I think he's saying he's a simp for Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, that's kind
so
of what
he made a comment about how she's going to be performing in Philadelphia, doing a meet and greet or something when we were talking about our meet and greet. So I don't know if we'd be able to, stack up against Jessica Simpson. But
yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that might be tough.
Probably not.
All right.
What you got?
I live and die by the 308 Winchester.
I mean, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You can practice with that to your heart's content and get really good with it because the ammo is cheaper.
Yeah.
Shiny Jar says I prefer a 16-inch 308 with a 1.7 twist, heavy pills for short to intermediate distance to deliver serious energy on target, 6.5 long range, and fast follow-up when resistance, and a third less recoil. I will say the spoiler alert, I'll try to not say all of it, but we did something at SIG with some precision. And it was funny because we had a 650 yard that some people had to shoot with the spear, which is 308. And then we had the sawtooth, which is 6.5 Creedmoor. And it was so much easier to shoot with the 6.5 than it was the 308.
Isn't that crazy?
Because it was super windy and rainy that day too. And it was substantially harder for those with the 308.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That brings a new thing to it. You're like, hey, my 308 was wet. That's why I didn't hit the target correctly.
Yes.
Raindrops were hitting it on the way to the target.
Yep, exactly.
I think you're probably hitting the raindrop with the bullet.
If I wasn't injured that day.
Right. This man sacrificed body and soul for this.
Have you talked about that?
No, I haven't talked about it. I just gave it my all. And one of the...
And your all is your ACL.
My all was my ACL.
Yeah.
And it was left on the field.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still at SIG. Yeah, it is a SIG shell.
He lost it. Can't find it.
Yeah. So it's a SIG shell. I gave him ACL.
That's literally, I gave an arm and a leg to go do that. Break a leg.
Break a leg. I was like,
break a leg.
Brent's cracking himself up.
Incredible.
Oh, sorry. That was too funny. Okay. What am I reading here?
6.5 is a screamer. It feels like a laser beam. Yeah.
It does. It really does. It feels like it's cheating almost. Like if you don't learn on 308, it's kind of like iron sights and red dot.
Oh, yeah. That's
actually, if you don't learn on 308, 6.5 Creedmoor is cheating. If you learn on 308 first, you learn how to properly shoot because it's not as easy to hit the target.
Agreed.
And then once you move to 6.5 Creedmoor, you're like, oh well.
Yeah.
It's
you can technically do a barrel swap from a 308 SIG spear to a 6.5, right?
Yeah.
That's see, this is why the spear makes sense.
But you'd have to get the barrel.
Yeah, you hit
separate for it to be a non-SIG thing because they can't do that. Which is terrible.
But I guess technically you do with any gun.
Yeah, or maybe they can pull it off some line. I don't know if it's like military. I don't know where the 6.5 Creedmoor spears are. Yeah, but I know for a fact they made them and they were about to deliver them, but they never went out the door.
That's my new goal. I want to shoot a lot of big bore. I guess longer range kind of guns, gas guns, and really get some experience with them. But that's the best way I can think of to do it. So that's what's gonna happen.
Eliza, where is your heart right now in starting a new build?
Great question.
Or are you even looking?
My wallet.
Okay.
It's my heart deeply desires. But I'm trying to figure out what new build because I am currently working on the 16-inch 5.56, but I would like to do a different caliber
because I've heard you talk about some bolt actions and stuff. So I'm like I'm the same way. I'm like, I've got 3 separate ones, but one I'm like focusing on more than others type of deal.
Yeah, definitely the next. If with the ATF, hopefully bringing new, more availability to other countries for ammo, I would love a 7.62 by 39 build.
Oh,
but I would also love.
She shot the Rattler LT so well in 7.62 by 39. Like I shout you out.
That was the
build it.
Where you guys did the 3, right? It was 7.62 by 39, 300
blackout, and then 5.56.
Yep.
Yeah, and I loved 7.62.
I mean, she outshot Kai and I with the 7.62 by 39. We were like, all right, well, that's your caliber,
that's
clearly.
Caliber.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Cool. And K. But Brandon, not you, sorry.
Yep.
Not Captain Planet. He said off topic, but pulled the trigger and bought, pun intended, I guess, and bought the new Griffin HRT AM after Eliza approved last stream. Nice. Tell me your thoughts on it. If you've shot with it yet, but
it sounded really good.
It's way quieter than I thought it was going to be.
It is.
I love it. How's the gas mitigation on it?
It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Okay.
And I probably could change my charging handle too, and maybe.
Well, you have the Griffin one on there, right?
Yeah, I do.
That's a good one. That's
That's
really
about
good.
as good as it gets.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like you can do like an arrow breach or a Geisley, but I don't think they're like the degree of which one is better is within like 2 to 5%. Like I don't really think you're getting that much more.
Yeah, if you want to do something crazy,
with the amount of gas. Just kidding. It's not that bad.
You could. There's I can't remember. I have to find it after this, but there's some sealant you can use on your charging handle to actually block the gas.
Oh,
yeah. Huh. No, it's not like a sealant, like it's gonna lock it up to the upper receiver, but it provides more of like a shelf on the outside of it. So maybe that's something. Yeah,
that's duly noted. Thank you. All right.
Next.
Butters talking about your ACL. Ryan's leg be like, I'm up. He sees me. I crumble.
I was like, man, we were out there with some guys, some cool guys who had, like really, they were just incredible shooters. And I was like, I think of myself as an all right shooter. I've really got to apply it, but my knee didn't agree. So it is what it is.
Yes. No, nothing's wrong. Let's keep going.
Nothing happened.
Oh, Jessica Simp says, I'm a Jessica Simpson super fan that truly supports the 2A community. And yes, that my name or that Jessica is actually fairly pro gun and she handled the 5.56 rifles.
Nice. Pretty cool.
Apparently I can't spell.
That's okay. We got it.
Don't go back in the stream and look what changed. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, next.
Okay, here we go. Shiny jars. Brandon, I feel like the 6.5 is better in gas gun for quicker follow-ups. I know you're a Geisley fan. Me too, man. I've had my eye on the Geisley VSAS, VSASS. MRGG Mark 1 rifle, 20-inch 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah.
Okay, well that sounds fun.
It's definitely awesome. On that list. But I think again, because I can kind of easier swap out things, I think I'm going SIG.
Yeah,
I think I'm going that route. Even though I'm a huge Geisley fan, I'm kind of a Geisley shill, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But yeah,
and yeah, that's a hard one.
It is. I've literally been bouncing back and forth for months. I mean, I've been talking about this almost since the beginning of the year at this point.
So, does Geisley make a 14.5 6.5 Creedmoor, or is it just the 20-inch?
No, they make a shorter one, but I don't know the exact. Okay. Let me verify.
Because I know LMT won the contract for the Super SAS, the new one, for 14.5 6.5 Creedmoor specifically. Geisley won the 20-inch, but I'm assuming Geisley put their name in the hat for the 14.5 and it didn't.
Yeah, 16-inch 6.5 Creedmoor.
16? Okay, so they don't have a 14.5.
It does not look like it now. Yeah, I just see the 16 and the 20s. But yeah, that was actually what I was planning on going with, was a 16 6.5 with from MRGG. When I after the boombox, I realized that was going to be expensive to run. I was like, okay, cool. That was my next stop. So
yeah.
Mulatto Dame.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. Welcome back. Good to see you.
So I was literally debating on these two calibers yesterday as far as getting, and I'm leaning towards 6.5. Would prefer 8.6 blackout over them all, but no money for it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
the thing. I mean, I personally am feeling that same exact dilemma. 8.6 is superior.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much? I'm gonna look up 140 grand 6.5
versus blackout.
No, I know how much. I unfortunately am very well acquainted with how much 8.6 blackout is.
Yeah. Why is that,
also,
Ryan?
Yeah, I wish I wasn't.
Also, there's some damage control that we need to do.
Okay, what is it?
James Hannah wants to know when the video about the failure of the HK will come. We may have said too much too soon because we may have found
the reason
culprit and the reason.
That was why we didn't want to give it all within the live stream because we weren't done. And then unfortunately, it wasn't the gun, it was the ammo, or as Jason and Eliza still like to say, it was the gun.
It's just because I'm biased towards one.
Not all ammo is made the same.
Yeah, it was especially Chinese ammo.
They're like USB-C ports.
I'm just being honest. It's like it's that thing where you expect it to be bad, and sometimes you're proven wrong in a good way. Mm-hmm. But come on, Chinese ammo. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
soon, and you'll see.
Sunday actually was the answer.
So shiny jars. Marine, you said you have trained in that kind of area as far as like long range goes, snipers and whatnot. What did you shoot the most? I am genuinely curious. What was your rifle caliber? Do you have like a top tier list of like 1, 2, and 3? Were you only on 1? I'm genuinely curious.
Okay, so 140, 140 grain 6.5 Creedmoor went up slightly. It was around like $1.50. Now it's $1.90, right around there.
And then, I mean, 308's not.
Oh my gosh, Jason.
Yeah.
Jason popped into the.
What did he say?
Cope button engaged.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah. Okay. So, Geisley won the MRGGS sniper, and LMT won the assault, the A. That's what I thought.
Yeah. TA Burnson. Money is so overrated. Yeah, right. Especially with 8.6.
Oh, Zeke's asking for Jason to join in.
We'll see.
Yeah. Mulatto Dame Orion spilled the beans on the 8.6. Yeah, it's around $3. Like pretty much, even if you get range ammo, it's still right around $3. I've seen it just under.
Are those subs or supers? It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunately it. Yeah, I wish it was a difference.
I was hoping there would be like a
like 300 blackout, right? Yep. No, there's unfortunately not. So, but if you go to like some of the, actually, I have some in here.
Please hold.
This is what I was talking about. Like literally just keep it on me. This is 8.6 blackout, 342 grain Punisher, subsonic expanding.
Punisher.
Hunting rounds.
That's a cool box too.
That's cool.
Gorilla.
Yeah, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish
were
they
the
would.
first
Gorilla
ones to make
has
8.6?
No. So, yeah, I could say I don't think there's an issue. But Q and Hornady originally partnered together on the 8.6 blackout.
Yeah.
Hornady backed out from that deal, and Gorilla helped Q kind of push this out to people. So they are like some of the original people who made 8.6 blackout, and they've been developing it since then. They've been doing a lot of different. There's
I was
like
gonna say, I remember there was some
360,
significance between them.
400 grain.
Yeah.
There's 400 now. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'll make a ting on a plate.
Yeah.
Oh, look who decided to join.
Add stage. There he
How do we
is.
do this volume thing again?
He should actually come through if I did it right. So here, let me see.
Speak.
No, Jason, go. Jason, oh, your audio. Someone muted your audio. I don't know what happened.
There he is.
Wait, why is his audio muted?
I don't know.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, that's great.
There he is. We can actually hear you this time because I figured out how to do that.
That's what's up.
So this is a cool one that I've been needing to say for a little while because it's been on screen for forever and we haven't gotten to it yet. 7.62 by 39, the original AK caliber. We now see some AK in 223, but wouldn't those also be possible in 308? I wonder why we haven't seen those, even for just some crazy prototype.
Wasn't there an SVD made in 308?
I mean, a Chinese one, yeah.
No, well, yeah, kind of. So it's the M77. Let me double check that to make sure.
Oh no, yeah, I did a video on that.
Yeah, no, it's a Zastava. Yeah.
Is it M77? Is the
M77?
designation? Okay, that's what I thought. When you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a video on that.
Pops up, and you're like, wait. No, it is. It's an awesome gun. It's like a battle rifle. They even use it in their military as like a 308 light machine gun. So
yeah,
pretty cool. Jason, what's your name? RIP HK.
I don't know. That's crazy for some odd reason.
Yeah.
His mic is muted again. What happened?
Who keeps doing that?
This is so
man.
strange.
It's like you just.
I don't. Oh, there it is. It's back.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Technical difficulties over here.
So to just glaze over that and gloss over that.
Woo! All right.
Don't look at me like that, Jason. Okay. Would 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor be better for taking out alien invaders since the government says we need to worry about UFOs now?
It depends. Do you want to reach out and touch them at far distances, or do you need knockdown power to really put them in the dirt?
Well, let's think about this.
This is also assuming that our measly human ammo
Would
can
affect them
touch their
at all.
intergalactic.
I think we need to call an expert in. It's like Pawn Stars. It's like, let me call my buddy. You know,
Alex Jones, get on the phone.
Hey, it's Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum from Independence Day, like on the line.
Exactly. No, I mean, so if their ship's up high,
so my
have to worry about
assumption
wind,
would
so-
be that they are maybe more armored or somehow advanced. I would want stopping power. I think I
Hold on.
want to hit them hard.
But what if it's like War of the Worlds and nothing that we do works except for our own immunity, which works against them? That's why they died.
Well, then the gun doesn't matter.
There you go.
I thought we were going signs, and it's just water. Water's the weapon.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen signs in so long. That's
For some people, that was a spoiler. I'm sorry.
Someone says a 50 BMG.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, good luck.
You need your
getting
Barrett for that.
Yeah,
that ammo.
dude, this is gold right here.
Butter.
This
Yeah.
is crazy.
Butter said, so one box of 8.6 Blackout is the same money as a pic of me peeling banana with my feet. What a quinky dink.
Wow. That's expensive picture.
Yeah, Jason, Zach is asking where your wine
Look at this
is.
thing.
Oh, and Armando also.
That bullet.
That was great timing.
Everybody
There's
says
three
wine.
three in succession. Where's Jason's wine? Jason's missing his wine, and get that man some wine.
Scroll down some more. There's some more.
Oh, Zeke wine.
All right. What do we got?
You get the big boy cup of wine. Oh, there it is. Justin can only be on screen if he's
Justin.
drinking.
That's good.
That's
good, buddy.
hilarious.
The fact that people still call me Justin now that I shaved my beard, it's coming back, folks. Don't worry.
No, you're still Justin until it comes back.
Isn't that
fully.
what we called you in the video, the rail video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
James asks, how is 6.8 compared to 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor?
Twice the energy.
308.
So-
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed it. I was-
6.8 versus 308 and 6.5.
6.8 by 51 versus 308 is twice the energy.
Yeah, well,
Close. At least
so
twice the speed.
Creedmoor is like 25% more than 308, right? So I guess it would be closer to double of 308, but not 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah, because it's screaming at what, like 3,400 feet per second, give or take?
Yeah, here, let me say. That's a weird question too, because then it depends on barrel length, what you're using out of it. Whereas like most of the stuff that we would see online is probably going to be out of a 13-inch because that's what the military is doing. Whereas when we look at like 6.5 Creedmoor and 308, that's going to be out of like a 20 to 24-inch barrel. So
Hey, show Jason the chart.
Oh,
He
okay.
hasn't
But
seen it yet.
first, we got to do this.
Oh.
Zach, he gave a super chat for Jason's wine fund.
That's hilarious.
Appreciate it, big dog.
love
That is two bottles of Yellowtail.
So
Nice.
Jason, your camera is
So,
on wide
here you
angle,
go.
which is hilarious when you go to look at it. Yep. So check
Oh.
that out. We got our top donors, our top 20 donors, and that'll update weekly.
it's not a live. Live.
Correct.
It's not
Right.
live
Okay.
yet. We gotta
StreamYard
add to
doesn't
it.
let us do live, unfortunately.
Jim and you couldn't do it that quickly.
That's great. Also, Mulatto says Justin Bourne.
Justin Bourne. That's good.
Okay.
I
oh my
like
God.
it.
I believe in you. Well, close. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Nope, that
Nope,
one's
not quite.
Definitely
Not it.
Is
Not it.
Just that one. No.
Nope. Not quite. There it is. Woo!
I
We got
picked
there,
every
everybody.
single one other than that.
She was panic clicking.
I really was. All right. Let's see.
300 normal.
The last one right after.
What? Bump it up.
It's okay to cope with not being able to grow a beard. It happens to wine enjoyers more often than you think.
Okay.
Jason's
All right.
Shout.
Okay. About to clock in. What's funny is I had a beard perfectly fine before I had to shave for a fit test. So yeah, but it's all good. Beard will make a return cameo.
Rage
Something.
bait working.
It'll be after some whiskey.
Yep.
It'll come back in.
I'm not gonna lie. Our comment section is extremely good at rage bait.
It's so true.
I've never seen a comment section so good at rage bait before, but like, and they'll lay it on thick too.
Forget the wind down.
Here's an interesting one. Sorry guys, I know this is off topic, but since I'm from Germany, I can't submit to bust your builds, but would you be willing to do a quick one on my airsoft?
Sure.
You can. Yeah, we can do a little feature on it.
Yeah.
It could be a little honorable mention at the end.
Yeah.
As one of the viewers.
Submit it in and put airsoft on the subject line. Like
also
live stream airsoft. Yeah, we'll throw it in.
So one of those things that we are going to be doing shortly, we have we're going to be out next week. So TBD on the live stream next week. We are going to be doing both gaming live streams. We're going to start out with Ready or Not, and then we're also going to be doing a Buster Builds live stream. A full stream on it though.
And on the video one, we're still answering their questions, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The whole time.
So
100%. All along the way, we're still interacting and like talking live. In fact, on the live stream Buster Builds, I'm only going to put 5 pre-made ones on screen so we can have people actually sending us them live and we can do a Buster Builds on that.
Yeah.
That'll be difficult. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have everybody for that one.
We should make it really hard and do one episode of combining the two where we're trying to do the Buster Builds while playing video games.
Half of us are doing one, half of us are doing the other.
That would be the most chaotic thing ever.
Someone screaming or like, is the build good or did you just die? Like, what's happening?
All right. Any more questions, guys, on your ammunition?
There was a lot of questions specifically about those like shorty 308s and 6.5 Creedmoors.
Yeah,
I saw earlier. What do you guys think about a short barrel 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor?
I love it.
Yeah,
but then again, I'm just trying to extend the capabilities past what a 5.56 does. So I'm not necessarily trying to go super long range. Like I'm not in Texas, I'm not in Idaho, Utah, flat. You know, we're in Hilly, North Carolina. So I just want to get out past 500 yards and beyond because I can hit fairly easily 500 yards decently consistently with a 5.56. But past that, so many things can get in the way, and so many bullets aren't always made the same, and you start seeing flyers, and a lot more of that. But so yeah,
that's a good take. Yeah. What do you think, Eliza? Shorty versus longer barreled, like in an AR-10, say.
Right. I actually kind of like the longer barrel, and I don't know if it's just kind of lack of experience because I haven't really experienced too much of the shorter barrel, but I will say in terms of making it a little bit softer to shoot is kind of nice because it already does kind of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just a girl.
You could do like comps and stuff like that too, depending on. I mean, if you're,
true.
But you're right, it is more violent. Like you can. You know
what I think we should do,
yeah.
or what they should do, not us, because they don't. 9-inch barrel with a cherry bomb break at the end.
Yikes!
Wait, we have a DSA
3
pistol. That has an 8.5 barrel. If we threw a cherry bomb on it,
perfect.
What about Ryan? We shot the HK51 with that thing.
Yeah, it's over there. Actually, I wish we could pick it up and show it on stream.
Hey,
but it's over there. Hey, there it is. It's about an 8.3-inch barrel, 308.
Yep. And with
what do you think, Jason?
With 3 cameras, it's nearly impossible to do the spot cam.
So what?
What do you think about a shorty 308?
You know me, I love a good short 308, man. There's some special people running some great short guns.
Yeah.
That are chambered in 308 or 308 like calibers. When it comes to my own personal one, I definitely a 12.5 or a 13 for almost like a true battle rifle per se is great. But I do believe that you should have one that is capable of doing 1,400 meters, if not longer, as much as you can, do it for your own personal gain. I understand that we may be here in this moment right now in North Carolina, but if something happened and we had to evacuate, you're not going to be here any longer. So the scenery changes. So I never want to have a capability that I don't. I always want to make sure I don't have a one-trick pony. So if my glass is capable, if my rounds are capable, if I'm capable, then I will sling it as much as I can. But to have this safety net and saying, only 500, 600 meters or 700 meters, that's it. Anything can happen, bro. So why not? The sky's the limit.
Follow-up question to that before we get to this. What would you prefer then? Say a 12.5 or 13-inch 308 like you talked about, or a 14.5 6.5 Creedmoor? That's $1 million question.
Well, in that case, I'd take. That's tough. So we're talking like Scar 20 versus Spear.
I mean, you could make both out of them. Yeah. Depending on the platform. Just think of it as like the barrel itself, not the platform.
Okay, well then I'll take the 14.5.
Same. Same here. That's what I would do too.
The capability, you can engage 1,000 meters easy with that. So
agreed.
Next.
Right. What do we got?
Next.
All right. Bought into the 6.8 special back in 2010 and just sold.
Next.
Okay, well, hold on. Just sold the platform and ammo recently since it never came down in price. If 277 is mass produced and comes down in price, is it the new king?
And SPC does not stand for special.
Oh, what does it stand for?
SPC is what? Special purpose caliber or whatever it is. It's like a common thing.
Yeah, so 38 special it does. But 6.8 it doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah, so
and that wasn't trying to be cheeky. It's a common thing. My bad, Eliza.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's right.
Sometimes
I was right.
it does. Yeah.
Special purpose cartridge. There you go. I was right. I remember that.
Sometimes it's an acronym, sometimes it's an abbreviation.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
That's it's tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then 6.8, whatever that's supposed to stand for. If 277 is mass produced though, and it comes down in price, is that the new king?
It's expensive still.
But if it came down,
but say like to his point, say the prices of 277s or 6.8, whatever, and then 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor were all the same price, would it be the new king?
I mean, kinda. I mean, you're doubling the energy, man. That's a lot of speed. That's a lot of speed, and you're getting 90,000 psi out of one cartridge.
So put that in like an 11. Was the new XM8? It's like 11.5.
11.5. Yeah. And you're still cranking out 3,000 feet per second out of 11.5. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okie dokie. Where did it go?
The problem is it would have to actually get lower, which
yeah,
not happening soon.
And I feel like you never really know which one. It's kind of a gamble which caliber is actually going to get mass produced a little bit more and then also bought.
Yeah.
I'm stuck. Okay. All right. Shiny Jar says Marine sniper culture was built around the manually operated 308 bolt gun. The huge shift towards magnum calibers and advanced semi-autos accelerated later in Afghanistan as engagement increased.
The M40. Shiny Jars. Let me know what M40 you used. If you did use an M40, I'm assuming that's what you did because I know a lot of the Marines use that. Those are some of the coolest bolt guns ever made.
Yeah,
so,
I've never shot one.
Ooh. Okay, what's the argument for a short barrel AR-10 over a 300 blackout AR-15?
Double the kinetic energy out of a short barrel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also, more recoil.
Not necessarily. It depends.
So subsonic 8.6, not so much.
Yeah.
But to your point, in general, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're both lightweight.
Yeah.
Fairly lightweight, I should say.
If it's made by Q.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Also, this is another good point. If the SHTF for real 308 would be easier to find than 6.5 Creedmoor. Great point.
Yeah. Good point. And that's
why man. I've seen 6.5 everywhere.
Yeah, to his point though, it's like what has been mass produced over the years and by the military, with the M80? What is that? The standard was it LR? I can't remember the designations right now, but anyways, the military has been mass producing 308 for a very long time.
Yeah.
And
which helps.
Yeah, exactly. So
looks like I missed some Shiny Jars comments.
Yes, we did. So sorry. They're coming in a mile a minute, so I'm trying to keep up with those. But thank you again for the super. Oh, Brandon, he answered Brandon's question from earlier.
kind of like what he did, because he was in the Marines and he was a
Right.
sniper. So I was curious as to some of those things. We'll find it eventually.
Yes, you guys keep talking. I'll find.
So Ryan, how you doing?
Pretty good. And let me know what M40 you shot. I want to know what model it was, because the A5 is my favorite. But I want to know. I think that's to that guy's point earlier about like a shorter barrel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about who the manufacturer is, because we know like Q's expensive.
Yeah.
But can it get much better for a short barreled AR-10 platform?
I mean, not necessarily. I do get what you're saying though, because it does make a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Where are they?
There's one right there. Oh, wait,
No,
we
we
got that
already
one.
did that one. Well, I guess Jason never answered the
HK50 said, where is Jason shopping? At 6.5 is everywhere.
I've
All right,
just
found a couple.
around.
around, bro. You walk in,
Okay,
you
so-
see 3865. Yeah.
Jason
Bro,
never
did he
answered
say,
6.5 versus 308.
GZ right before that said you can get 6.5 Creedmoor at your local Walmart. What Walmart do you shop at? 'Cause I can't get ammo anymore from my Walmart.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
kind of
you
only
can.
do 20.
Hashtag not my Walmart.
They mostly do 22 and shotgun shells. When I went and looked a couple days ago, I was
They
like,
got
oh,
6.5 Grendel.
yeah. So Shiny Jars also said, so yo, I went to CanCon this past
that's right.
weekend, and I got to shoot the Q boombox and the Fix in 8.6 for the first time, and it was awesome. I even got to meet Jay with Q and pick his brain. Jay with Q is an awesome dude. He's
He
really cool.
is.
Jay is amazing.
We spent New Mexico nights.
Yeah.
There's many
Mhm.
long hours in discussion. So that's really cool that you got to shoot that though, because that's exactly what we're talking about when we mentioned the New Mexico trip, and when we say we got to shoot 8.6, it was in the boombox, and it was with those guys. With Jay was one of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got to run a whole bunch of courses. It was really cool. He's actually in the that series. He's video wise, he's in there, right?
Yeah, he is.
I was gonna say, I'm
He's
pretty
in
sure
there.
we got some video of it. I know I got video of him when I was filming.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he was in there.
he was doing good.
I think Shiny Jar's answer to you was, let's see, you can't go wrong with SIG.
Yeah.
They make a 16.65.
Yep.
And then he said, no, the 308 is 16 as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I
That's
think we're caught up now. If I missed it, Shiny Jars, let me know.
Armando said 3 7.62 NATO.
a Ryan question too.
Here's
308 has higher pressures, but 7.62 NATO is easier to get cheap.
Mm.
So there it is. Mike with the donation.
Mike, thank you. Have you shot the 210 TSX 8.6 Supers yet? Just wondering what you think of them.
I have not. I have not shot the 210. I've shot, well,
I've not.
we did shoot 210 out at Thunder Ranch, or not. Oh my gosh, Q Ranch. Was that TSX Brent or Brent?
Jason.
Jason. That
Yep.
was okay. So we did.
How was it?
and
It
that was before the Sammy spec, and when Barnes was iffy on if they were going to carry it.
yeah. So I didn't know if that was TSX or not, but it was 210, and they were solid. We were shooting out to, what was our max range, Jason? That was probably,
It was
On
about
top.
300, 345.
yeah. Mhm.
Shiny Jars you.
And it was solid, and we weren't experiencing. I don't remember much drop at all at that range. No,
The
we
only-
didn't push it out.
The only thing is, we noticed with one brand of supers, there was a little bit of spin drift.
And
There was.
real quick, I wanted to answer. Shiny Jars also made some other comments today. He says he did not shoot any bolt guns in the Marines as a combat marksmanship. I did not instruct guns long range. That was sniper school Marines. Snipers
Cool.
trained snipers.
I didn't know if you had an opportunity to shoot any of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are some cool guns over there.
All right, what do we got?
All right. Thank you, Trent.
Hey, Trent, he's on that
Yes.
top 20.
Yes, he is. Fun questions. How much ammo do you guys get a week, and for
Oh.
guns for the company? Maybe more of a question for Matt. Man,
Guys
we need to
get
have
a
Matt
week.
on the live stream.
I have left an open invitation to him, and I said, dude, if there's ever any time when you're like, gotta stay late, and it's a Wednesday, let me know, because we will absolutely take advantage of that. Matt would be hysterical to have on live.
That would be a better question for Matt. Yeah, just he knows exactly
because it also
ammo.
fluctuates throughout the year, right?
Exactly.
So his answer, I don't know the numbers, but my guess is going to be like it depends on what day of the week, also what time of year, because it goes dramatically up and dramatically down depending on that time.
Right before Black Friday, people really, really produce a ton of ammo all at once, and they have crazy rebates at that time. So then we're getting thousands, hundreds of thousands of rounds. So it just depends.
Although there's more than I can shoot back there somewhere.
Yeah. We have some crazy ammo in the back corner.
If you go back far enough, you'll find some interesting things.
John in the back rooms.
John in the back. We do have some back rooms. Yeah.
Yes.
Mike says, I've got some of the Gorilla 342s for our pig epidemic here in Texas, but got some of the 210 TSXs when I throw my 8.6 in my go bag. Yes, I am that guy.
Dude, I know it's expensive, but it's so much fun to shoot. That's the thing. It's the enjoyment you get out of it and the ballistic effect on target. Like, this thing's gonna, if you can put your effort in, hit the target, whatever that is, this is going to do some damage.
I think there's one thing that just sticks out in my brain whenever I think about 8.6 being shot, and it was the thump that would make and the time in between the boom and the thump. So first off, under nods, you can actually see that bullet going from the chamber to the target. You can watch it, and then it's like boom, gong, and it's loud. Like that sucker hits like a train, man.
What is it, Jason? 300 or 400 meters is the same as a 45 point blank.
Correct.
With a blackout.
Yeah, the impact target.
That is deadly.
Deadly.
I'd hope so. That's what it's made for.
Cue the guy who's like, oh, I don't want to be shot by any round. It's like, yeah.
Oh, dang, I was about to say that. How'd you know?
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Mike says it's 8.6, Brandon. There's no boom. It's just the thunk on
well,
the target.
That's true.
This guy gets it.
That's true. That's a good point.
So cool.
You got any more questions? I don't have any questions right now.
Well, we can go over what's your favorite, I guess in this case, big caliber round to shoot. And that is something maybe you own, or in realistic terms, what do you shoot the most? And then what would be your favorite one if you're going to buy something and like shoot it frequently? What would you get?
And this is, we are just balling.
I would say within reason.
Okay, within reason. I guess to me, balling is like I would love a sawtooth, and
yeah,
because I will say, I think my favorite caliber I've shot is 6.5 in terms of like applicability to my life right now. It's not on the highest end of priority, which is sad. I wish I could do more with it, but it is incredibly fun.
Yeah,
I love it. That's my answer.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. 6.5 is, I'm kind of along those lines of, I think I would go more towards 6.5 because I have more guns chambered in it and I have more experience with 6.5.
It makes sense.
But I wouldn't necessarily recommend that to someone just starting out unless they just want one gun to do it all. You know, I would be like, hey, like I said earlier, start on a 308, get the fundamentals, and then do 6.5 because shooting out long range, it feels like it's cheating versus 308.
That makes sense.
Right.
Jason, how about you?
4.58 SOCOM.
Of course.
Cool.
I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Everybody's reaction was so melancholy there. That was fun.
It was like, cool, guess I'll die.
Big bore caliber, honest to God. 7 PRC.
Oh.
There's open contracts. Well, they're not open, they're closed, but 7mm PRC is a hell of a round.
Yeah.
I mean, a hell of a round. And it's really taken some stuff by storm when it comes to active engagements and what's being used. So
Matt says, "Oh, he's that guy."
That's funny.
So it's funny is like my favorite one to shoot is like obviously the boombox, but within reason, I do love shooting my 308, but I am starting to lean more into 6.5 Creedmoor as time has gone on. I'm naturally going that direction. The more and more rounds I put down range, because I think you nailed it right on the head. With 308, definitely a good place to start. You get to learn a lot, and then as you move on, you get to understand a little bit more about why 6.5 is good and or better.
So, funny story about 7mm, Jason. This week was the first time I saw a 7mm in a semi-auto gas gun.
Oh yeah,
because it's a long action, it's not short action, so it's not technically like 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor. It needs like a bigger magazine, proprietary, and all that stuff. And I didn't even know if it would feed in a semi-auto gun. And then Great Lakes came out with a semi-auto 7mm PRC gun. And I was like, all right, cool. I mean, haven't had any experience on it, but I just saw it pop up on the radar this week, and I was like, dang, this is really cool.
Yeah.
So the GL10, I was looking it up. Yeah. So something for the future.
Nice. Yeah. Zeke says 6.5 Creedmoor or 6 Arc. I'm debating on my next build gas gun.
If you want lightweight and speed, go for 6 Arc. If you like, to me, 6 Arc is a great intermediate cartridge. You can get 1,000 to 1,200 meters easy out of it, and it's lightweight. Right? You're using a small frame AR. If you want even better BC and longer distance, 6.5.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's I think that is the ultimate conclusion that we have kind of come to. I actually think on every versus and every topic that we've had, we have come to a decent conclusion for each one of them, and not just something like, try both. You'll love them both. No, like an actual, hey, start here, go here, or this is actually better. Or this is actually
and kind of what I hate saying that's like I can't remember what it's called in English, but basically it's like,
do you speak another language?
No, it's like as far as like the English like thing for it, but basically it's like an idiom. Idiom. Like what is the idiom? It's like mission dictates gear, right? And we say that a lot, but unfortunately it's one of those things where it's like, hey, what do you want, an AR-10 or an AR-15? Because that's pretty much what's going to dictate between 6.5 Creedmoor and 6mm Arc.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Mike says 8.6. You can stretch to 1,000 yards with supers.
Yeah. 8.6 is wild. By far, one of the most fun guns I've ever shot. That thud, when you compare that to like a 5.56 thud on a steel target, it's crazy.
It's a smack.
Yeah, it's literally like a slap versus a flick.
Army Kayaker says, is 6.5 Creedmoor going to be significant enough to have longevity, or do you think it will be just another trending round?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's used in the military all over the place. Police use it. It's common use, bro.
In 2019, I would have said that, it's kind of up and down and we'll see where it goes. But right now, it's here to stay. In 2026, definitely here to stay.
But yeah, no, that makes sense. Anything else?
Ooh, Zeke's responding to you, Jason, for his question of 6.5 versus 6 Arc, and he said, I don't have a larger frame AR, so was leaning that way. Jason and the crew just pushed me off the cliff. Thank you guys.
My bad.
Heck yeah.
I think that was a good thing.
So I think now is a good time for just a quick break while we let some of the other questions. Now it's time to kind of open up a little bit. If you guys have any questions about anything else, go ahead and throw that down there. I'm curious to see what kind of topics you guys come up with. Also, you guys have been very generous in your donations. We are upgrading the live stream.
Hold up, Eliza. 1, 2, 3, go. 3 questions up from Zeke's.
There's Zeke's. Go 1, 2, 3.
Lucas, we'll get back to your question because I definitely want to answer that.
Mulatto Dame.
And do you want to read it out loud, Jason?
It says, Ryan, blink twice if you're a Silicon Valley tech genius with unlimited budget, Mr. Beast.
Nice. Yeah, how long can you hold that?
And then he secretly blinks twice.
Yeah.
No, but we are going to be upgrading the stream quite a bit, so that way we can do more variety of streams and keep it fresh for everybody. So I appreciate all of that. We are going to do Bust Your Build, so submit that. I've seen a couple people mention that in the chat as well. And we got some really cool stuff coming, so I'm excited for that.
Lucas says, I'm going from a 308 to a 6.5 Creedmoor AR DMR Precision, or AR10 DMR Precision 18-inch to 22-inch barrel. Do you guys have brand and length recommendations?
22-inch. You know, at one point in time, I would have said like Stag, but
DMR. So I'm assuming when you say DMR, he's talking about semi-auto.
Right.
That's my
I'm assuming. Yeah.
Like, I don't. Is there a bolt action DMR?
I mean, like a designated marksman is like.
Yeah.
It could be either, but typically it's associated with semi-autos.
Nowadays,
doesn't necessarily have to be type of deal.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I would say if you're going 6.5 Creedmoor, kind of okay. Where do you live?
That's a good start.
There's more to that. Because for us, I would not say 22-inch barrel in North Carolina. I would definitely not say that.
That's a lot of barrel.
Yeah.
Because if you have to do anything, you have to get into a different scenario or kind of a different situation, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. Now, if it's, it just depends where you live. But if you're in like the southeast, 18 inches. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well, actually, I'm going to come back to that so I don't lose this one.
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah, St. Victor in 20.
Okay.
For a 308.
I think this is from the part where we opened it up a little bit more.
Yep.
But also, there we go. Okay, we were frozen for a second. I have 2 barrels for my ARs, 300 blackout and 223. Thoughts?
I have 2 barrels for my ARs, 300 blackout and 223. What are your thoughts? Well, awesome.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else to say.
I would say, yeah, go with like a short barrel 300 blackout, most likely, unless you're hunting.
Yeah. I mean, because I just usually do uppers. I'll swap uppers. I don't usually just keep separate barrels for that, because you can kind of tune your upper, put the optics on there for the different scenario that you could be with 300 blackout. You can just swap the upper like that,
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna run one, I guess what is the question there? It's just thoughts. Love that.
That was a statement.
Yeah.
Like he was letting us know.
Mm-hmm.
My thoughts are, if you'd like a precision gun, you could go with a longer 223, or you could go 6mm arc.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Hey, you know what's wild? BCM doesn't make any AR-10 uppers, and it's a shame.
Really?
Oh yeah, I didn't see his question.
I never thought about that. So Casey Baker says, we've all heard what guns you all prefer. What about knives that you carry, if any? This is a Kershaw it's the 1670 Black Series. The steel on this is very good. I've had this for quite a while now. It is super solid.
Can you show a knife?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you just can't show guns.
I carried that for years, and I never knew the name of it.
Really?
So I'm seriously like throughout college.
Yeah,
never
love this thing. It is great. Very ergonomic.
Benchmade. I have the Sock P dagger, but then I also have the mini Bedlam. This is like my go-to
money there.
Like every day. I do love this one. This one, it's just so like pretty.
So Jason's bougie with guns, but you're bougie.
I'm bougie with knives. However,
deadly looking.
It is.
It is. But in terms of like self-defense, it's not. You want a fixed blade for self-defense. So I'm actually looking at the Northman, which is.
This is a good comment that we talked about recently. So why do you recommend a fixed blade for self-defense?
So
for the uninitiated like myself.
So with folding knives, they're not made for
stabby.
Yes, I was going to try to be gentle about it. But the mechanisms aren't made for like more of that like thrusting action, right? So you have to have more of a fixed blade, and then also too like the length matters all those kind of things. So like with a concealed carry blade, which you have to be very careful about as well with laws in your state, each state varies.
Yeah.
But something like the Northman or oh my God, what you tell me about yours, and then there's another brand that I want to bring up.
One thing I wanted to add to that, a lot of people I see who end up using their knife in a self-defense situation, they end up cutting themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
And having some kind of guard on the top here will help with that, and especially with a fixed blade, it's going to help with that. This is just my everyday knife. I mean, it can be used for whatever, but this is the Benchmade Bailout, and it's a Tonto style blade. Really like it. It's great. I've carried it for 6 years now, and it weighs like maybe an ounce, maybe. Yeah. It's a solid blade,
super light.
So Wild Bill Brasky is the other company that I've been looking at for self-defense blades. They make fantastic blades as well, so it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. Everyday blade versus concealed carry, like self-defense blade.
Yeah, I have a lot. For like cheaper stuff, like you go with like a D2 steel, they're okay. They definitely dull quickly, and you kind of have to replace them. But yeah, with all of my kit and everything that I have, they're only full tang blades, just one piece of steel with some grips on the other side. Nothing crazy. I don't like. I agree with you there though, and they all have a little bit of like a ridge on the top, so you don't cut yourself, because that's more what those are intended for. So
yeah.
Also,
I don't know what it's called exactly, but a guard,
yeah,
like a hand guard, basically.
Yeah,
a tang.
Tang.
Well,
like
tang is how it goes all the way through, but
like that orange drink,
right? Tangy. But and then I also like to make sure it's a tough enough steel, so that way if you have to chop wood with it, you have the opportunity to.
Nice.
Hey, survival situations, man. That's super useful.
I gotta answer this one for Zach.
Go ahead.
Subject Eliza, why wasn't there more gold on your first AR build? So I'm
gold for the ladies.
Gold for the ladies. I was really considering that all gold high point.
Do we have that? No, we don't have that in here.
As all of the things that I carry and what I wear, it's mostly just all black. So that's kind of what I'm sure most of my guns are gonna keep the same aesthetic. It's my backpack is back.
Wow.
Is black. Backpack is black. Jason.
Gold all on my chain.
Oh man.
Gold all on my watch.
But I might
Eliza,
have
are you
some
doing
gold
okay
accents.
over there?
No.
I need some energy drink for you.
It's 7:30. All right. Moving on. What focal plane type scope do you all prefer to use?
FFP.
First focal plane. There's some advantages in second focal plane, but for the most part, first focal plane.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
I like my reticle to actually make sense at every zoom.
Well, and second, I haven't looked into second a little bit, so I'm trying to remember my research past. But basically, it's like if it's on its lowest zoom and its highest zoom, your reticle makes sense. But then in between,
kind of blurry.
Yeah, it's off. Well, no, it's just they don't make sense.
Marks don't mean anything because you would have to zero at that. So it's either all the way zoomed or all the way out.
It's like a 2-stroke engine.
Yeah. I like it. I like it to stay where it is.
Yeah.
All right.
We have some knife comments too.
I think he's meeting Daniel Defense, most likely. DD 300 blackout Daniel Defense 300 black belt. I quit. Black belt.
Have a good night.
Blackout or Q's 300 blackout. Daniel Defense versus Q.
Dawson, you made me nervous.
I mean,
he did.
Daniel Defense ARs are solid, but
they are.
The 300 blackout for Q. The honey. I'm assuming you're talking about the honey badger there.
He's looking for hard use PW with quiet.
I'll choose the regular honey badger, not the SD, for hard use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to go wrong with either. I got to say, both of them work well. It's hard when you say hard use. Then you start thinking of, well, which one's going to last longer? I don't know. Between those two, you have a really good selection.
Do you guys carry a pocket light?
Jinx. I was reading that one out.
Yes, I carry this everywhere I go. The Night Core EDC 35.
I do carry a light. Unfortunately, it's attached to a gun, so I can't show you guys. It's a TLR 7A.
TLR 7A. This is a 5,000 lumen tiny little flashlight that's USB-C chargeable. It's also completely waterproof. This is about as good as most self-defense, not weapons, but just self-defense measures that you could take, because it is absolutely blinding and it is wildly bright. In fact, it within 10 seconds, it has to turn down the light because it gets so hot. It's extremely bright. Jason carries one.
I did have a second light in my backpack, and I got tired of TSA.
Yeah.
Looking at my backpack, looking at the Surefire stiletto, and thinking that it was something it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, and literally that happened on every flight for like 6 months. Every single time they pull the Surefire stiletto out and think it was something it wasn't. I'm like, guys, it's just a light.
Interesting.
But something triggered it. Where then,
weird.
yeah, they're scanners.
Peter says, just got here. Did the 308 Win Mag 308 Winchester already? Yeah, it's late. Already through pure boomer energy, or are the 6.5 guys still crying about wind drift?
That was a very cohesive sentence.
I'm confused. But
on both ends.
yeah, I mean, Butters did say, is Eliza having a stroke? And then somebody else said that I was making up my own calibers. And then 300 black belt. 300 black belt goes bang and then kicks them in the face. Yes.
300 black belt. That's hilarious.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. 300 black belt would be a fun like sub version of 300 black belt.
300 black belt sounds like a Master Ken joke.
It does.
Yeah, like
so
something
funny.
he would make.
Okay, so I have a chance to get the SIG P226 or a Walther PDP-F. What should I do? I already know what Jason's going to say.
They're two different guns, but I hear you.
Well, I know, but he's trying to pick which.
I don't know.
They're
do you want
pretty
to
wildly
have
different.
Like,
They are
right,
dramatically
wildly
different,
to be honest with you.
Like,
What are you using it for? Because like the P226 is heavier. That's a steel.
Wait.
And a hammer fire.
which one's more accurate? The 226, but
Yeah.
okay.
Which one's better for concealing? The F.
Even if you
The
said
wall-
P229, that would have made more sense. Like it's just
Right, like,
P226 is
that's
not
a-
compact.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
well, they have so they do have a compact version of the P226, the Legion one that just came
Or
out.
just the P229.
Yes, that.
So Mulatto, what do you want it for? That'll help us answer your
Um,
question.
I mean, again, like Jason said, accuracy. P226.
That's
makes-
like saying, you know what? I want a Ferrari 498 turbo or like the Velociraptor from Hennessy. Like, which one should I get?
yes, is the answer to that.
I'll take the Porsche 911.
Right?
I'm going with an Aventador.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they're range toys.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
P226 for range toy.
Yeah.
I'm going 226.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
I mean, for
226.
range toy, yeah.
You'll have a lot of fun with the Walther. Walthers are cool.
They are.
They are.
Yeah.
But if someone's like,
226
hey,
is timeless.
red pill, blue pill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm
But
taking
they're
the
just so
226.
dramatically different, and they shoot differently too. That's
Yeah.
what's I think interesting.
You
There.
can you can carry the Walther anywhere though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is a fair point. However, if you have maybe a Glock 19, Glock 49, Glock 17, and you don't have anything like the 226, maybe go for the 226.
Yeah.
Vulcan says 911 was the girls' model.
Okay, pause. No, okay, stop.
We're not doing that.
Stop.
All right.
Stop.
Like the PDP-F
Stop.
was not for women.
That
Stop. Stop.
you guys.
Stop. 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 What we're not going to do is have 911 slander.
No, we're not.
No.
We're not.
What we're talking about is the Porsche, not obviously not the other. But,
Yeah, obviously.
well, yeah.
That's slander either.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so if it's considered the ladies' model, that's slander. I'm just kidding.
That's a good one.
Dino Nuggies for the win. That's actually a comment.
Just in general.
I don't know why that's there, but that's hilarious. Oh, I love that.
That's funny.
It's because he asked if I have the chance to get regular nuggets or dino nuggets, what should I get?
Oh yeah, dino nuggets.
Obviously dino nuggets.
I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, Shiki Nuggies?
Well, I guess the question you need to ask is, are they in the oven or are you going out and buying them from somewhere? Because I don't know any places that give dino nuggets.
Oh, HK50 says I'm literally eating dino nuggies at this moment.
Wait.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
This is crazy. I got to show you guys.
You're eating dino nuggets while watching a firearms live stream. That's amazing.
Peaked in life. Peaked.
I want to see that
Winning.
selfie. That's
Winning.
incredible.
Okay, so I went to Walmart earlier this week to pick up some super burrito tortillas for outside the warehouse. And as I was passing through the frozen food section, I found this.
No.
And I had to take a picture
Can
of
you
it.
show the?
I can't
can
believe
you
you
show the
didn't
camera
buy
that?
Yeah, I think I can. I think.
Wrong camera.
Not quite.
Wrong camera.
What do you mean wrong
Oh,
camera?
I see. I was looking over here. Oh, it's different on the. Okay, I see. That was lagged, but yeah. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. You can read a little. Yeah. They're 6-7 chicken nuggets.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the hands
person.
are doing the 6-7 motion.
That one hurt.
That's painful. And kids are buying those by the dozens.
Oh my gosh, they're just going there to get a bag. That's like that TikTok trend. It's gonna be a TikTok trend.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what's your favorite type of chicken nugget? The 6-7 limited edition ones. that you
Dino
can only
nuggies.
get. Yeah.
Where'd it go?
It's like you're adding up all the things that the kids would like in one. Now you just need to just include pizza rolls in there, and you're set.
True.
Okay, so anyways,
Anyways.
LMT 308 or HK 417A1.
Well, as you can sit here and see from my handle, I'm gonna go LMT.
I'm gonna go LMT as
All day
well.
long. LMT 100%.
Ooh.
LMT is my favorite. Now, LMT was not in our versus video we did recently.
No,
Otherwise,
I wish it was,
it would've
LMT
been
would have
different.
because LMT is one of those ones I did have on my list.
Eliza, it wouldn't have been
A1.
different. I mean, the HK would have still done the HK.
Also, Jason, he said the A1, not the A4. So that's not adjustable. That's not Andy. None of that.
That's true. All right. Any experience with blackout dynamics, DTLX, barrels, and gas system? If so, thoughts?
I've only seen it. I've not shot it.
Does he mean blackout defense?
Yeah. So no, the new name is Blackout Dynamics. I talked to them at SHOT Show this year.
Oh, they
And I was
changed
like,
it.
"Are you guys a new company?" And they're like, "No, we're Blackout Defense."
Oh,
So
they make great
Yeah.
triggers.
I'm looking at the Patriot Ordnance Factory 308. Thoughts?
solid.
Yeah.
There's I can't remember all their designations, but there's a DI one and a short stroke one, and we use a short stroke one a lot, and it works really well.
They will create a new cartridge, the 6.7.
In the shape
Oh,
of a
wow.
How did John get in the comment section?
Right.
To be fair, you did bring up the 6.7.
Oh, I know,
That's
I
on
know.
you.
I had to. I was just one of those things where I was walking by in the store and I was like, "What the?"
Yep. It's so much so you took a picture. It's like the squirrel thing I took a picture
Yeah.
of earlier today.
Brent, yeah, I'll show that one
No,
to the
good.
camera, Brandon.
I'm good. We're good. There's some very interesting squirrels this morning.
Eliza call him perverted. What did you say?
Yeah,
What?
the pervert.
Pervert, yeah.
Start calling you Herbert. Herbert the
I
pervert.
can't do the voice.
So,
Ryan can do the voice.
So,
there you go.
what do we have here?
Jesse.
Get you up back here.
Welcome to Classic Family Guy.
What else do we got?
Let's see here. That's a good question.
6.7 dino good. They don't cook well. What is that? 6.7 nuggies don't cook well unless if you do the hand motion.
We need to get off this.
I know. All right,
We cannot
what did
escape
we
this.
start?
Yeah.
Someone said air fryer.
Yes, that was for the. Yeah.
That's funny.
Not gonna lie,
I
air
said
fryer
so.
for the win just in general.
I agree. I used it yesterday.
Yeah.
For dinner. Awesome.
Like you can even reheat like fast food stuff surprisingly well.
Back to the focal plane.
Yep.
Jaco, David. I'd say a second focal plane makes no sense for long range precision, but if you have an LPVO, that's mostly used for CQB where you don't need calculated holds. Second focal point is nice.
I'm sorry, I just saw a comment. It is funny.
Yeah, I think we all did.
Well.
I think everybody did.
Yep.
Looks
Well,
like
no,
it's that time of the stream
Yeah.
Well, no,
where
so Brandon,
things-
shout out to Alexander from Red Hat Armament. He was also with Smiley, right?
Yeah.
He said Pocket Daddy. That's your nickname.
that's right.
Pocket Daddy.
That's
Pocket
right.
Daddy.
I remember
Oh.
that was the question. It was going to be on a hat. Pocket Daddy. That was-
Pocket Daddy. That's your secret patch
There it is.
for Shot Show.
Oh man.
He's gonna have 2 patches though, because the battery on wheels is still.
Oh
is
yeah, that's
still
pretty good.
That's
That's pretty good.
Guys, would you want to see us make secret patches for Shot Show?
That's a great
And also
question.
send some out to you guys. Let us know.
Scooter
Scooter
Daddy.
Daddy.
Scooter Daddy.
Hey, what about
Yes.
me? What was
Jason,
mine?
that's your patch. Is
That's
you and
your
the scooter.
patch.
Pocket
Yes.
Daddy, Camera Daddy, Scooter Daddy. I still want a daddy. I won't. Whoa. All right.
Whoa!
Well,
That happened. I want. Never mind.
hey, I'll talk to
I
the
quit.
editors. I'll get that in and out. Okay.
Jason finishes his wine.
I mean, I want a patch. It's gone. It's
That
done.
happens every couple of days where like something was just said slightly off, and
Yeah.
Eliza's like, "Can you talk to the editors?"
Please do. I have to speak it. So
Oh my
careful.
gosh. Don't clip that. Never mind. I was going to say.
yeah, don't
Do
do
not
that.
clip that.
Clip that. Clip it.
Oh, good. Everybody's laughing in the comments.
Oh man.
You know what's
funny.
great is my mom watches these streams all the time, so I know that
Your
Well, I
mother is a saint.
my mother is a saint.
I think it would have to
Just-
be technically something mommy, right? Or
No,
like,
that's
what
worse.
it's going to be.
That's
what's gonna
worse.
be.
It's going to be
Brandon,
worse.
Brandon, we don't want that on the channel.
All right.
We don't want people. Yeah.
So
Six-
yes for the
6,
patch.
7, mommy.
They like. I'm seeing everyone likes the patches. I'm thinking Jason and the scooter. They see me rolling.
That's a good
Dude,
one.
that'd be funny.
That's a good one. Zeke says beautiful shade of blush. Yeah, I'm red. Okay, don't look at me.
Extendo.
Oh wow.
It's extendo. Mine's
that's your
extendo.
patch. It's just like
Extendo, mommy.
springs to legs. Yeah.
No.
Stendo. Yeah.
Extendo. Just
Mhm.
extendo. That's it.
What was it? Not California
Yeah,
compliant.
my tagline's not California compliant.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. A saint raised a lethal weapon. Absolute respect to Mama Brooke.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wouldn't give up OPSEC because it's getting a little weirder down there if you read below. So
Should I get the Geisley Super Duty? The answer is yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
a good question.
fantastic.
Love that thing.
Yes,
My answer's
yeah.
yes.
I'm just totally kidding. Yeah, it's an amazing gun. It was
I-
one of those things where it's like, of course, it's the
But like everybody has
Yeah.
a Super Duty, and I say that technically I have 2. Well, I mean one's a URGI, same but different.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yep.
it's annoying too because it's like some people want like this special answer where they're like, what should I go with, like the rails or earlier this week?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you can't talk about M-Lock rails without talking about the Super Duty Mark 16 rail.
Yeah.
But then everybody talks about it, but it works.
Mhm.
Like, sorry, it is what it is.
Well, it's like trying to recommend someone a phone without recommending them an Apple.
Exactly.
It's just it's got to be in the conversation.
Coming from the dude who uses Android.
Oh yeah, I won't do Apple.
Ooh, true.
No,
yeah.
I'm not gonna do Apple.
But you
Different
went with
reasons.
Geisley, but you didn't go with Apple.
Yeah.
So you go with Apple products and
Well,
certain.
HK is more proprietary. They're more like the
Oh, I
Apple
see.
of the gun world, really.
elevated.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean,
What are
everybody.
your thoughts on HK? You think they're better than Geisley? Is
No.
that what you're okay.
No, they're just more proprietary. They
Jason's
Wait.
interested.
Wait, what? Brandon, you said HK is not better than Geisley?
well, no, not that they're not better than Geisley. I just said they're both up there.
Brandon's
Yeah,
hand
but
was held.
yeah,
and he's like,
yeah, but
I don't like this.
yeah, but Brandon, wait a second. You have to pick one.
Do I have a budget?
No.
Oh, I'm going A1,
A1?
A4.
A4. I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure about that?
Yeah,
Sure
yeah.
about that?
It's a piston driven,
Piston.
which is always good.
And you got
They're-
adjustable gas block, full
Yeah.
ambi.
But it's
They're all
also
piston driven.
the Geisley Super Duty is not piston driven.
No, I'm saying the
right.
A1.
That's what I was.
He's saying the advantage of the H&K.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So that definitely helps that decision out. But yeah. No, I would pick an HK over Geisley if you're going that route.
Zeke says you're
It's
turning
$5,000 for a gun.
Zeke says you're turning blue Rivian.
Oh yeah, that
Or
makes
Rivian
sense.
That's a good one.
That's how I blush. It's not red, it's blue.
Rewind. Affiliated said #free Dugan, and yeah, couldn't agree more. Free Ashley Dugan. I hope he doesn't go to jail. There's this old YouTuber who unfortunately seems like he's going to go to jail because the ATF is raided him somewhat recently. Yeah.
Also, Reki, it's either Reese or Reki. I think it's Reki.
Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment on my rifle build. I appreciate that.
But anyway, back to the Geisley HK thing.
Somebody said, well, now her DMs are about to blow up.
Yikes. Moving on.
I was hoping to never return to that.
Oh no.
Oh my stars, what have I done?
Well, Reki, let's talk about that.
Ooh.
That's always a fun conversation.
I don't know. See, the problem is I don't have a ton of experience with either, so I don't feel like I can make a fair assessment here. I think LMT is kind of holding it up right now, though, if I'm not mistaken, based on what everybody else says, because I don't have the experience. So those are my impressions of it.
So you're towards LMT.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards LMT, right? Like, but again, I don't have experience with them, so I don't know.
What did Reki say? What did he say? Oh, LMT or
SR25.
Oh, whatever's lighter, bro. Like, seriously.
I'm going to go LMT, not even the basis of weight. I'm going LMT the basis of being able to change your barrel out just like that. Like you take a screw to it, 2 screws, pop the barrel out, pop a new barrel in, good to go.
Is that the one that y'all could do like under 90 seconds or around 90 seconds or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's a fun fact. LMT is definitely lighter than the SR25. The SR25 is a boat anchor, just like the HK MR762A4. So
not only lighter, also they're about around the same price point. Obviously, Knights get pushed up in price, unfortunately. MSRP, they're around the same price point.
Yeah.
Please hold.
What happened?
Somebody said Knights always. That is not the case, but okay.
Yeah, not for 308 guns. Actually, not even. I wouldn't even say all 5.56 guns. I mean, I get where you're going with. It's kind of one of those like, it can fit into any box. But no, it's good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw you.
Right,
yeah,
Butters, I think it does depend. All right, we are kind of wrapping up on this stream here, so let us know. Put your final comments and thoughts in, and make sure they're appropriate. We've had some fun down there, it seems like. Let us know.
Homeboy. Yeah, Homeboy's talking crazy.
Yeah. We fixed that. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. What big bore caliber are you going with? Also, the topic of the stream was the 308 versus 6.5 Creedmoor. Do you have a preference on that? Let us know as we kind of wrap up here. And then any other questions that you guys have. Let's hear it.
Butters, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I'll show them after the stream.
Waiting for more personal builds. That's a good comment.
You know what? Hold on. Since Butters is there. Wait a second.
They go from one platform to another.
Yes, Jason.
Oh, something's happening.
What?
Toward Jason's house.
We're upset.
Safe house.
Oh. His eyes are getting real wide. Oh, there you go. Is that the one Butters gave you?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Along with my many other ones. But, yeah. Oh.
Alan's coins galore.
Oh. I don't know what happened. Oh, there it goes.
Peter has a great comment. I got to shout it out. Brandon is a lot like a Glock trigger. Mushy at the start, way too much take up, and honestly a bit disappointing unless you modify him with a ton of aftermarket liquor.
Jeez.
So roast of Brandon.
Yes.
I mean, that. Oh, wow.
Last week it was Jason, the roast
Whoa.
of Jason. I feel like 1 in every 3 streams is a roast of Brandon.
I'm like, jeez. I didn't read that last part. I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. And I'm like, whoa, wait,
Yes.
hold up.
Peter is savage.
Thank
That
you,
is
Damien.
crazy.
Although it's always fun to be a keyboard warrior, you know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, Zach. You don't need to send one. But we appreciate it.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
did the music just get faster?
Same speed for
It
me.
might have been catching up. Sometimes it does that for me as well.
Armando says, someone yell Alexa code red so Jason's AI assistant can lock the house down.
No.
That's-
No.
He's got
That's good.
headphones in.
You gave too much away in a previous video.
That
I
is
know.
so.
It is. The fact that somebody remembers that is crazy.
Dude, the internet is forever.
That is crazy.
Wow.
What was
Well,
the name?
you're
of
in
it?
my ear, so no. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could see he's got his earbuds in. So, all right, last chance for questions as we kind of go into this end here.
Some of these, man.
And Yeasty, it's not that we don't like you; is that comment was a little over the top. Got to keep it.
Who-
Got to keep it. You know, we can push the line, but you can't just completely obliterate the line. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real.
I agree. Peter kept going.
Yeah, he did.
Yes. Oh yeah. Once Peter gets on a roll, I don't know if you remember this, but like he's always the one. It's always Peter. It's kind of like that guy on Shot Show with Matt. It was just like that one guy who's constantly
Oh, Zeke.
beer and
Zeke,
wine.
Dude. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it.
Zeke, we always
You don't need to do
appreciate
that. But thank you.
Ooh,
you. Get a
Good question.
that is a good question. We need to put that to the test.
What's the question?
Who's the best shooter at CF?
That is a good
Oh,
question.
God.
I guess it also depends on what we're
yeah,
shooting.
definitely depends on what we're shooting.
Yeah, it'd be-
7.62 by 39 is probably the only one that I would do any good with.
What? That's no.
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 you don't think you do good with a
BS.
pistol?
Absolute BS.
I think you do good with a pistol.
Well,
Your
turns
draws
out
are solid.
Shooting y'all.
Wait, who are we shooting?
No, out shooting y'all.
Oh,
What about her draws? I'm
Ryan.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Are any of you Matt's
Dad
kids?
joke for the day.
No, no.
Okay, Butters.
But it would be fun to find out who's the best shooter.
There we go. There we go. You have an unhinged Brit friend, spent 10 years as a sapper. What one pistol and big cal rifle are you letting him try at the range or on the range?
You know what, Butters? FNX 45 Tactical. You need to shoot that unsuppressed and suppressed. And then you also need to shoot a spear heavy.
Mm,
I got a good one.
okay.
Is it Peter's?
Yeah, no, it's to that. I was thinking about it. I was like, it was like, what one thing? I'm going to go 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. A TX22 with an FRT
Mm-hmm.
pressed
Mm.
with a red dot on it. Just have it the time of your life for the cheapest amount of money you can. And then going with a M82 50 BMG.
50
Just-
BMG.
Yeah.
So he can really experience freedom?
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
It's
Exactly.
about as freedom as you get.
What about you, Brandon?
Dude, I'm agreeing with you on
You're
that.
just
Like, that's
all right, yeah,
amazing.
cool.
Like-
what do you think, Eliza?
I would say either I was thinking like a beautiful 2011. So like either the Jacob Gray, either the Knox 9. We just have to get our hands on one of those. And then, man, I've shot so much that I don't know what to even pick.
The big cow one's kind of fun because I feel like if
Yeah.
you've never shot a 50, you got to try. You got to do it at least once.
Yeah, exactly.
A
You have
Desert
to.
Eagle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah.
not quite there. I like wrists.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun for about one
Oh.
shot, and then you're like, oh,
It is.
And then oh my gosh, where'd it go?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Somebody's no.
What?
Oh, I can't find it, but somebody said with Fortunate Son playing in the background.
so true. Yes.
Ooh, somebody wrote.
Yeah,
It sounds like
it's
CF needs to have a competition: rifle, pistol, and precision. Do
Yes.
we need to do a classic tactical game?
That would be fun.
Dude, I'm down.
We should. After I get an ACL put in my knee. We definitely should do
That's
that.
true.
Your doctor's like,
true.
no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
I cannot
Doctor,
do
I
that
hear
right
you.
now.
But my honor is on the line.
I
It's-
really want to do that, though.
Yeah.
That sounds like so much fun.
It's CF Shooter Olympics, defensive handgun, long range rifles, CQB, and then rimfire, and then a cumulative score. Winner gets a medal.
Nice.
I love, like, seriously, that might be one of the coolest ideas we've had for a competition.
You do need in knees, Ryan.
Yeah.
Don't need knees.
How do you think I got my guns, you know?
Oh.
Anyways, so
Wow.
So you
Someone-
didn't tear your ACL on a trip.
someone said, James Hanna said, who is the best loadout? I'm assuming he's guessing between all four of us.
Not me.
What do you mean? The belt setup you showed off today.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
dumb. Never mind. I thought you were just talking about like arsenal.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you mean I took it as like one kit loadout, like your plate carrier, belt
Oh
setup,
yeah, no,
rifle,
still no. I
pistol.
don't
You're
have a
like,
plate
no,
carrier now.
I'm not.
I'm working on that right now.
I would say
Wow.
Jason probably has the most kitted out loadout. Like he's gone through and like figured out like, hey, I like this for this certain situation and all that,
Agreed.
and put some really time and thought into it. So
Mhm.
I would put my vote on Jason.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jason
Jason's
says,
like, I
agree. Jinx.
And you said a knees for Ryan.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, right. I need to.
Hey, somebody drop a super chat to go for Ryan's surgery.
Dude,
Oh
this is
my
not a
gosh.
joke. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it is a joke. Yeah,
Don't do
but
But
Yeah, don't do that. But it's really for like the surgery snacks after. You know what I'm saying?
our pizza party while he's recovering.
There you go. Some
Chew
Papa
into the
John's
microphone.
stuffed crust pizza.
I believe they're either going to have to. I think they're going to have to cut out a piece of my hamstring and make it an ACL.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, looking forward to that. That'll be the next. That'll be fun outside the warehouse.
Your PT is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, I like this. They said it should be an annual competition. Let's call it the Classic Open.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and
Winter
training
tryouts.
tonight.
Can you imagine we're just in like the doctor's room? They're about to do surgery, and they were like, "Guys, and this outside the warehouse, we're doing hot ones." They're like, "What the hell?"
And then the doctor's like, be quiet, and just knocks you out.
Somebody said, "Does anybody have a belt fit set up?" I'm actually working on one right now.
But YouTube
Butters.
compliance is
Oh
fun with
my
that.
gosh, that's hilarious.
That's a good one.
Butters. Nice. I'm putting that one up.
What is it?
Peter said, "Don't look at us, Ryan. If anyone is going to harvest a piece of your hamstring, it's Eliza testing out a new leg lock technique she learned this weekend."
Yeah, she's gonna use that scary looking blade. It looks like a raptor claw. There it
Carve
is.
it right out.
Carve it right out.
It's like this looks so wimpy compared to it.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
Yeah.
Hefty, hefty,
Look at
hefty.
this. Here,
Wait,
actually,
wait.
yeah, here you go.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Wait, how do I? Okay, there we go.
What?
You
Oh,
and the
there we
guy
go.
she told you not to worry about.
Wow. It like blends in with the background.
Shiny jars, the Mark II from Griffin. I use that.
Yep, the Mark II. Also, I would say the ADM4. You can use the M4. You could use the UIC Mod 2. Both of those work really well. With FRTs, I put probably 3 different ones in the both.
No.
Yep. Also, FRT or FRS, because that's also the other thing. It's like super select or the safety selector or the actual trigger itself. But
Dude,
both work.
old classic versus new classic. Olympics.
That would be.
It's like Matt just said, any
An
guys from the
undertaking.
past to use on the channel as a part of the games. Old classic.
Oh, I'm up for that. Let's do it.
That would be fun.
Dude, that would be crazy.
That would be wild.
That would be absolutely wild.
We could make that. We could probably make that happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them at the same time,
Yeah.
but we could probably make it
If you've
happen
got
with
travel
most of them.
and,
Exactly.
you know,
yeah.
there's a lot there. Dude, that's a good idea. That's
That's
solid.
a really good idea.
Yes, with cassette. Shiny jars. All right. Anybody else have anything else to say? Any thoughts on the new ATF rules? Hopeful, I think is the best way to put that.
Yeah. Oh, very hopeful. No, there's a lot of cool ones. I mean, so I haven't done the deep dive, just kind of looked at what the rulings were at large, like just it's like a snapshot into what the rules are supposed to be. You got to really look at the language and look at the way they're structuring things, because based on the snapshot, it looks a certain way, and then we start getting into the details, it can actually turn into something else. So holding thoughts till more is revealed.
Actually, a good question here is why the SIG M400 doesn't get no recognition or reviews. I don't think many people have them in their hands.
No, it's because people have a negative connotation over SIG over some allegations about the M17, and that's the only thing that they hold against SIG. You can't hold anything else against them. But I get it. I understand. Cool. It's a good gun. It's a great rifle. It's a great rifle that comes under $1,000. That comes with an optic and everything that you need to get busy with. But hey, I get it.
Yeah.
Getting busy with it.
Big Tier says, love the not at all at the same time political answer. To what exactly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably the ATF thing. No, but it's genuinely true. Like, we just don't know because we promised things in the past and things don't come true all the time. So it's hopeful. It's kind of is the best way to put it. And then, you know, haven't done the research to know if it's actually going to happen.
And that's part of it too. Like when we were talking about importing ammo in from these countries, you know, where you have cheap ammo. Okay, well, which countries? You know, obviously it's not Russia. Or is it ones that Russia ammo can be exported to? Does it matter where the origin is? If it was in Russia, can it not be brought to another country and then shipped here? There's so many questions.
Leroy wants to know, anybody try the Rise Armament Rev 535 snap-in trigger?
I don't know if I've shot that one in particular. Yeah.
I've
shot Rise Armaments though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone just says turkey.
That was the first drop-in trigger I ever got. Yeah, they're good for the most part. I did have one go burst on me.
Oh.
I was at point blank range and just I'm shooting it. Just, and someone came up to me and they're like, "Do you have a full auto?"
Nope.
Nope.
I do now.
An accident.
By accident.
Somebody needs to sit on a bucket of ice.
True.
Also, thank you, Zeke, for all of the. He said, "Have a great night" earlier. I think he's still sticking around.
Yes. Yeah. Well, because we're still kind of rolling here as people are
quit
commenting, yeah, you can't quit me.
But yeah, thank you for all your. Thank you to everybody for the super chats today. You guys don't have to do that, but we appreciate you.
So much pizza for this pizza party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts from you out there?
Oh my God, you're gonna make me cowabunga?
Gosh dang it, Jason. That was a private group chat. OPSEC, Jason.
It's a lotus and a half moon. There's a long story behind it. Maybe we'll do a tattoo story one day, but for Peter.
Now
you know what? You know what? Now I really, really want to do this like classic open challenge.
Yeah.
Loser has to get a tattoo at SHOT Show in Vegas.
Done. Yes. Perfect. Wait.
Yeah.
Do we get to choose the tattoo or does the winner?
We were thinking the same thing. I'm like, get a free tattoo. I will do that in a heartbeat. Yeah, that's why.
It has to coincide with like what we do on a daily basis. So, Eliza, if you take an L, you have to get 6-7 tattooed on you.
No.
Oh,
I'm not doing it.
Oh, that's just mean.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say like get someone's patch or something.
Yeah.
Like something
or like
funny
a CF or like a gun or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be, yeah.
Oh,
That would be diabolical.
Dude, that's
Just have
funny.
Scooter Daddy tattooed on your body for the rest of your life.
I will do it. I will do it.
Tattoo a high point? Nah, I'm out.
Yeet
No,
cannon.
I'm not. No, I'm not doing that.
I can tell you
I'm
where.
not doing that.
Winner Butter says winner picks losers tattoo.
Ooh.
Real quick, Cheezilla said, looking to build a 10-3 and a 12-5. Do I want mid-length? Probably going suppressed.
Mid-length on a 12.5.
You can do, yeah, I was going to say, I don't even think you could consider mid-length on a 10-3. So, however, if you are going full-time suppressed, a 12.5 mid-length makes a lot of sense.
Go ahead and throw it up, Liza. Man,
Dude.
Zach, thank you so much. You have been here for quite a while, and you were definitely on that list if you want to pop that list up. He says, I'm in Portugal and fading, not y'all. Yeah,
Thank
I was
you
going to
so
say,
much.
I feel like...
so hold on. He only spent 35 euros.
Yeah, right. That's a good one.
That's funny. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, he's getting up there, man.
Yeah.
All right. I think that is pretty much it. Go ahead and submit the last things in. If we see something fun, we'll comment on it before we wrap up. Jason, do you have any thoughts for the night?
Great thoughts. Guys, want to try and make sure we're getting out and training. Training is one of the biggest things. Like, it's always cool to have like cool kit, cool guns, the newest caliber or whatever floats your boat. But if you're not proficient with it, you're a liability, in my opinion. That's just my 2 cents. I'm not trying to sound harsh. It's just the truth. You should seek out training, seek out a class, whether it be, I always put it like this. You should train at least a minimum of twice a year, whether it be first part of the year, latter part of the year. Get some training in on rifle, precision, pistol, for sure pistol, because obviously everyone carries more of a pistol here in the States. So don't be a lot of liability, but also don't be a statistic, but also seek training and take a reputable course from folks. And yeah, with that being said, vet your instructors.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ryan?
Yeah, that is normally what I go back to is training. Like I hold myself accountable on that, where I'm like, hey, I need to do that more. So yeah, I agree with Jason's sentiments. And yeah, not all trainers are made equal. Don't take it just by how often they've been doing or how long they've been doing training, because that doesn't mean anything. If you've been mediocre from 15 years ago, you're still mediocre today.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Or how many Instagram followers they have.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah,
that's
true.
a good point. Yeah. But yeah, I hear that sometimes where they're like, hey, I've been doing it for 20 years.
I've been doing this for 35 years.
Yeah, NRA certified instructor. I've been doing it for 20 years. And I
come
don't
to find out they're like the Steven Seagal of like weapons training.
Eliza?
Let's see. To answer this one, the answer is the wheelchair. I had to do that. Anyways, but last thing.
Excellent joke.
Oh, thank you so much, Ron. Got in late, but enjoy the pizza. I'll rewatch later. We appreciate you so much.
And
yeah, just I guess final thoughts.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys so very much. Get out there and live your best life. Don't be afraid to put all you got into what you're doing, and just yeah, I think.
all right, I'm gonna drop a little bit here. If we were to do an extended stream going from midday maybe to a little bit later in the night, maybe, I don't know, let's say like a 5 to midnight, what would you guys want the topic of that to be?
I vote an overnight stream in the warehouse, but that's
There we
just me.
go.
Dude.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I agree,
That's
Jason.
what I'm talking about. So I pitched this
Heck yeah.
idea and I'm bringing it to live on stream, even though I maybe against my better judgment there. But I wanted to do some sort of special event live stream. I don't know what we're going to do it for. So if you guys have any ideas, please leave a comment after this video is posted. Please, I want to know.
The CF roast.
Oh,
What?
CF roast, that could be part of it.
Hey, what people don't know is all these super chats are just going to the wine fund.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That would have to be one where wine was included if we did a 20 or like an overnight live stream or something like that. But yeah, let us know the themes. No,
No, we won't
just
be-
do it. No,
No.
We won't be doing
everybody
that.
who was watching, no. So yeah, let me know what you want that theme to be. What can we talk about on there? What is something that could be entertaining for you guys to see that entire time? Like, are you gonna come and stay for that whole thing?
You know what?
Maybe.
You know what?
That's a lot.
We need a CF unfiltered.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
I mean, I feel like we kind of, in a lot of ways, we do that. with
I
this
was gonna
live
say
stream.
that's what this is, right?
No, but like really, like let's sit down with some libations and just let it flow.
I get what you're saying. That'd be fun.
Let's see. With a mixed bag,
Thank you, Shiny Jars.
roast, bust your build, drinks. That sounds like a lot of fun. But okay, so with that being said, that's the bomb
Thank
I'm
you,
going to
Peter.
end this on. Yes, hopefully we'll get that together and actually do something like that. It's a huge time commitment and or just planning commitment overall, getting everybody coordinated and able to do that. Who knows when it will happen? I don't know. Keep an eye out. Maybe sometime in the future.
Ooh, CF trivia / drinking game. Oh boy.
I
Hey!
like that. Like it out live outside the warehouse.
Oh, we could. And then
That'd be
like
fun.
we memorize
You're
every,
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's my fidget spinner.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yep.
we find everybody's isms that they do, like the random things that you say, and every time that comes up for each person, the rest of everybody else has to take a drink.
Oh, what if one of us, without everyone's knowledge, made a board?
Like a
bingo
bingo
card.
board.
Bingo
Yeah,
card?
bingo board.
CF bingo, and then you take drinks every time you have one. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot here we can play with, guys. So let us know. I'm gonna go ahead and
To close it out,
what?
Peter says Eliza drinking tequila while Brandon sips his strawberry White Claws. The exact energy difference between the 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor.
That's a good one.
Peter, I think we're gonna have to fight, man.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, man. That's really good. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, thank you guys so much.
Shiny jars.
God bless,
It is
is
time to end.
and be safe out there.
Yes, be safe. Go train.
Yes.
We love you.
All right, now
Okay,
you gotta
bye.
turn this thing off. You gotta click that button.
Kids out.